Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Injustice Invitational presented by StreamMe. With you, as always, Mr. Aquaman, and tonight, joining the StreamMe team, first time ever, welcome the legendary Katana Prime.
What up, what up? Hi, it's me. It's actually the real thing. How's it going, fellas? Coming through, first time in the building. We'll get into this classic Injustice action, and we will see where the true mix was first born. It's the best way to
Absolutely.
describe it.
And we're taking a look at the bracket right now for you guys. We got 8 players lined up for you. Back from the Injustice 1 days, we pulled some legends out of the graveyard. They're here tonight. They're going to put on a show for you. First up, we're going to have Sonic Fox versus Costner. Costner coming in, one of the Green Arrows of the world. Did really well, especially late in the game. But Sonic Fox,
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the king of the mix, safe mix, Vortex, cross up DPs on the ground, ambiguous, everything, high, low, high, whatever you want to do. Cosmo's going to have his work cut out. Green Arrow, not so much mix, but requires a lot of skill. And we saw that character win a major. So anything is possible.
anything is possible. We're going to try to get this first match in here for you. I'm going to toss some invites, and we're going to get this match to you. And we're going to try and get KP's mic a little bit louder.
Yeah, I know, right? My volume
there we
adjustment, for whatever reason, it wants to disagree. It might be the hair. I don't know. Let me move it out the way. But, I just thought of something. I want everyone who's in the chat now to just stay tuned. And towards the end of it, I think I'm going to do something special for people just tuning in and checking us out. And that's as much as I'm going to say about that. Like right now, and it feels like the right thing to do. So stick around and pay attention. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And some of the matches that we got coming up after this, once we get this first match to you, the next match is going to be Decay versus Honeybee. And Decay, the undisputed Lobo of the world, but in his way.
Sorry, when you watch tournaments and you see top 8s or any matches that want to build the hype or set the tone, you like to see variety in different characters. But some characters are lowly represented, but are some of the secret, most hypest everything. And Lobo is definitely that guy. You talk about big damage, a fantastic design. They captured the essence of Lobo fantastically. He's a real man, and so is Decay. His muscles scare me sometimes, but that's okay. His Lobo gameplay is just as strong as the weights he lifts, and hopefully he can get it going. But we're talking about Honeybee. In my opinion, at the end of the day, a top 5 Injustice player. And if he isn't, he's definitely right there in anybody's argument. The Flash God Lord himself. And I was putting all my chips behind him in Injustice 2. Life is catching up, but he will show you why he is the God Lord tonight.
And after that, we're going to have someone who's kind of come out of a retirement, as it were. Noble Jupiter is going to be joining us tonight with his...
Wait. Jupiter's alive?
Yes.
Is he really I thought he died because I saw some Jack stuff way back then. We're not going to mention it, but I was pretty sure he died. So Jupiter's alive. This is what
he is alive. Confirmed on the Noble website. They unblackened his silhouette, and he's back alive.
So Jupiter's been unlocked. Yeah,
he's finally been unlocked for one night only, ladies and gentlemen. And his opponent, Carl White, perfect legend himself.
Yeah, man. Now PL's an interesting guy here. Like another person in this event, he also has a stable of characters he plays, and he's going to be going up against Martian, no doubt. So I like to see who PL's going to dig in that bag and reach for. He has 2,000 characters he can play.
Absolutely, and looking matchup wise, I'm kind of feeling the old Earthshaker coming out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, if we want to talk Doomsdays, I know a thing or two about them. Them Florida Doomsdays, dog. We had the best out. There's no questions. But I definitely love to see some downward Earthshaker.
And it's been a long time since we've had the block hit. It's been a long time.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, Jupiter's a guy who was able to block just about anything. His defense was fantastic. On top of playing such a fantastic character. So, PL's a guy who likes to, his motto is still his turn. So he likes to mix and do whatever he does, and he's going to disrespect Jupiter, and we'll see what happens. It should be an exciting match either way.
And we're just waiting on Sonic Fox again here, of all people. And then we're gonna have our first match for you guys.
Oh, wait! Is Sonic holding up the tournament?
So Sonic is finally holding up a bracket.
Oh well, I mean, fun fact: last year at a Combo Breaker, Sonic was he was playing both MKX and Skullgirls, and he was getting ready to hold up my specific bracket. And I'm last calling him, standing on the chair, and he comes running over, and he's like, KP, don't do it. I'm playing Skullgirls. And he was like, oh, like, he knows I will DQ him. So if we can DQ him here, I know it's an invitational, but, the TO itch, I'm thinking we might need to pass, young Ali into the second round if he doesn't get here in a timely fashion.
And guys, just a heads up, this is going to be 3 out of 5 single eliminations of the bracket that you are looking at. One win is actually going to get you in the money. This is a top 4 payout, $1,000 on the line. And we got one more match to go over. And that is going to be Biohazard versus Forever King.
Oh, well, the pressure just went up tenfold. One match and you're in the money? Please. That's this is when you're in 9th place, one more match to make that top 8, and it's all it takes, win or lose. And I mean, pressure situations are nothing to a guy of, Forever King's caliber. He won majors. Known mostly for his Batman, but, he's had some alts, Wonder Woman, and and a little Injustice history for those who may not know. King also has, like his 6th or 7th character, the best Sinestro. I can't even take myself seriously with that one. All right, King, don't think Sinestro for the people, but he's definitely a threat to anybody. His Batman, the fabled 20-second block strings, the classic matches, against Max at KIT, just his brother at Yumacon, and just all around the board. King, definitely a threat to anybody. And Biohazard, one of those guys who, he was one of us. He was a Harley player at the beginning, playing Harley and Bane. And then one of those characters got them buffs. And when we talk about a character who got, exponential buffs, we call it giving him the Bane treatment. And if all goes according to plan, Biohazard will show you why it is Bane who went from, it was like he was just regular old Bane with no venom, and then they gave him venom in terms of the game, and that was just it. Armor breaking, big damage, unclashable, just mix-ups, low command grabs, overhead, safe. Bane is a very technical character, and his strength relies in the management of his venom. And aside from Max, out in GGA, no one did that better than Bio. So it'd be nice to see, King and his pressure against Bio and his trait management, and see how that pans out.
Precisely, and it's going to be really interesting to see who Forever King actually ends up picking, because he's had a history of, hitting that life alert button when he gets knocked down against Bane. I'm falling and I can't get up. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting pick, and we do have both players in here. Now we just have to wait for Costner to utterly destroy my AFK character, because this is, in fact, the really old system of a lobby where there is no AFK. We just get to watch someone demolish me.
Is it AFK Joker? Because that is the only way to AFK the classic Injustice King of the Hill.
I accidentally went Batman. I'm so sorry.
Aquaman. It's all good. We'll see an AFK Joker tonight. This is not the end of it, as we see young Ali rocking that costume from the TV show, Season 1, boys. And Costner showing off some corner swag, just to do it. Why kill him quick when you can style on him? Wait a minute, the backdash. Wait a minute, Costner getting a little too excited for my taste. No need for the combo video, just end him.
Also, in that top 4, first place, and this is the breakdown of that $1,000 payout that I mentioned earlier. First place getting $500 for tonight. Second place getting $250. First place getting third place getting $150, and fourth place getting $100.
That's awesome, man. I'd like to thank the guys personally for coming out and helping to put on this show before we even get the ball rolling. As Costner shoots the celebration arrows into the sky. Will it be the last time we see the Green Arrow victory pose? Or will we see the upset of what is seemingly the century, 4 years later? Injustice, Gods Among Us, the original, where it all started and all the story began. Tough task, man. Hey, we know that we need to put on this show. Here's Sonic Fox. How will Costner respond? We'll see it coming up now.
And Costner, I talked to him before the match, real worried about the incoming mix. That this is the character that almost invented the blender.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh man, and an ode back to the savagery. If you were a viewer there in the King of the Hill, you could actually voice your vote for who you thought would win. So chat, plus 100 points. Who you got?
All right, first combo, Sonic Fox actually dropped, so we do see some rust already from the Evo champion. But
all right, and so you shake it right off into the mix. The bolo on the recapture. What's it gonna be? High, low, and Costner not watching his head. It's gonna get opened up. Big damage. And wait, a drop. There's that rust you're talking about.
And the interactables coming into play early. If you have been playing too much of the beta, you might try to block them.
Oh yeah, that's the beauty. I can't wait to see people try to block that chandelier. Or wow, and a nice back three cancel from Costner, keeping us on our toes and our voices at the ready. Sonic Fox is gonna what he did there. In case you weren't around for Injustice 1, any move that had a recapture, whipping a normal would trick the game into believing the combo was over, so that your next hit, if it was successful, would count as a reset. And here we go, some mild teabagging from the young Fox himself, and this is gonna be death.
Getting there, but wow, actually gets over.
Yeah, the short
projectile, look at that! But the invincible cartwheel from Sonic Fox causes not going to be able to perform any mix of his own, and that is going to do it.
You know what? I don't think that was Costner's fault at all. I'm going to blame the choice of costume. He should always pick the Arrow costume for obvious reasons, as Batgirl takes a look over Gotham City, wishing she was the one who protected it. But in the skies of Injustice, Sonic Fox is definitely that guy. He is protector of everything, and if I am not mistaken, he hasn't lost an Injustice tournament in 3 years, whether it was main, side game, or backyard locals. Sonic Fox has not lost.
Even the side tournaments at now, he just doesn't lose, and it's insane.
Yeah.
And I have confirmed AFK Joker. He's back.
Yes. He is the greatest. I mean, we watched this guy, if you were around for any of Injustice's time. I just want to shout out the great Catnip Hero, who would do 24-hour streams. And AFK Joker, he definitely has the most games played with Joker in the history of life without ever playing him, I believe. So Catnip, if you're here, man, go ahead and sign up, get your account, slide on over to that stream.me and go ahead and stream that AFK Joker, and let's see it one more time.
He actually is on Streamy, believe it or not. Shout outs. If you guys find him on Streamy, give him a follow. I believe it's just stream.me/Catnip Hero.
Yeah, and come through with the AFK Joker one time. I'll join. As a matter of fact, Catnip, talk to me. I may tie what I want to do at the end of this to you just for the sake of AFK Joker. We're going to put the pieces together. We're going to do something for the people. It'll be great. All right,
Sonic Fox finishing out here, getting his old BMBs back off the cartwheel in the corner as he dropped the very first one against Costner there. So he's gonna get warmed up and pray for the mercy in the corner of the mix.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we just saw the AFK Joker submit his 2,100,002nd perfect victory to the opponent. Someone help him. There's a reason why Joker was banned. He was too godlike. His super was broke, and so were the teeth. So his punishment was being bodied in AFK, and that was the only way to balance him out. So if you missed that in Injustice as well, Joker was in fact banned. If he returns somehow in Injustice 2, he will be banned again from day one.
Instantly.
Playing,
no matter what.
Choose another character.
No matter what.
As we
banned for life. That is the code of Injustice.
Yeah, absolutely. We must keep the dream alive. Joker must stay banned. And here we go, game 2. All right, and Costner's going to start things off down one into the Savage Splash. Just Sonic, what a troll. He's actually going to ride the motorcycle and the hit. How does that happen?
I actually believe if he would have shot his Icer, it would have hit him out of that. I don't remember the properties of that, but I'm pretty sure that actually would have worked. But Sonic Fox here going to get Vortex, drops it.
All right, and Costner, even though Green Arrow has a fantastic dash, tries to take advantage and dash up Sonic on the ready, but Costner's going to get the full combo here. Doesn't get the ender, so he isn't able to switch arrows safely, but... and a lucky trade for both guys, you know, both capturing moves.
Oh, and very good catching him jumping out.
And the read from Costner.
And very good. Actually, that was pretty risky because the cartwheel actually could have broken that if it had got to him in time, as that cartwheel is multi-hitting, meterless, invincible wake-up.
Yeah, and Costner really taking advantage of Green Arrow's movement here. Excellent display. The dashes, the Savage Blast, the short hops with the arrows loaded. He's moving in so many ways, so unpredictable right now, and actually has the lead up on Sonic Fox, and he's about a super reset away from victory in Game 2.
But that is going to close out for the round. Sonic Fox trying to mount a comeback. Sonic Fox not out of this by a shot at all. He is one mix from being back in this. But Costner does have that invaluable super if he gets one ice arrow to hit.
Yeah, and oh my god, knocking on the door now. Any conversion for Costner can lead into a super, and what's it going to be? Back three.
He's going to force a clash instead.
Questionable decision. I don't know about this. Wow, Alexa spent all of the bars. Sonic now has no meter. He doesn't need it to recapture for his Vortex, though. And a throw. First one. What's it going to be?
And that should do it.
Wow. And
Costner.
wait a minute. This is the second time we get to see the celebration arrows. Fireworks to the sky. Young Ollie with the victory. And can it happen? Is this the making of something great? Green Arrow, once again, taking out a character who would seem to be too much. And Batgirl, as the great Oliver Queen, defeated the most broken Scorpion of all time at one point. Costner trying to recreate the magic and upset Sonic Fox during this first of three.
1-1, guys. 1-1, guys. Costner tying things up. Sonic Fox, the champion of the world. He's coming into the Injustice Invitational. Almost the favorite to win, if we're being honest here. And Costner's saying, you know what? This is a single elimination bracket. There's nerves for everybody. I'm taking this. If one win, I'm in the money. Let's go.
All right. And Costner, again, is going to take his frustrations out on the 8th. I personally feel that we should give Costner a win here if he beats Joker. Because when the character is too broken, man, you got to get it where you fit in. And wow, Costner's styling on him. Wait a minute. Was that the electric arrow? Whoa, buddy. 2 more wins for Slag. If we want to just disconnect Sonic right now, we can do that, and then just give Costner the victory and tell him to hold that. What's he gonna do? Storm to the Screen V Studios? I'm okay with this. How do you feel?
I think I can take him.
All right. Well, the broken AFK Joker kneeling down in front of Oliver Queen and understanding that true greatness stands before him and Costner. As we go into Game 3, 1 game apiece, $1,000 in total on the line. Costner, the unlikely hero, going up against Sonic Fox, the tried and true champion of the world. Come on, Ollie, you can do it. Run it back. What's up, Flyers?
All right, guys, let's see what happens here. Game number 3, all tied up 1-1. Costner versus Sonic Fox.
All right, you remember to get those votes in. King to win the match. Who do you think's going to win? Let's get those Echo Fox symbols in there if you're down for young Sonic, and give me anything else for Costner. I'll literally take any form of tech.
There should be some RM logos in the chat, and let me go ahead and attach that to his name.
There you go. All right, tries to put the Uphaven blast out to preemptively stop Sonic from the Watchtower drone interactable. But when you go to swing and grab that one, your character falls back a little bit, so Sonic was just out of range. Costner showing some great defense this time, gets opened up by the neutral jump into the bola resets. Well, Sonic's just going to go for the plus frames and overhead again. Costner guessing wrong, and that is his life. Sonic Fox with a massive 75% life lead. Wow, and the reads. All right, and the Savage Blast putting a dent in those watchtower floors. I'm not sure who foots the bill here, but if Batman has anything to do with it, I'm sure he'd get Ollie to chip in. And the invincibility on the cartwheel is going to go right through the meter burn forward 3. Costner trying to bait a wake up, makes the right decision, but a little too early on the release as the wake up invincibility lasts about 10 frames, 20 frames, depending on the move.
And both of these guys.
Back to the neutral.
Costner could deal some decent damage if he gets the super reset. Oh, and the quick overhead into the low, and we are going to have a super reset. Sonic Fox unable to backdash.
All right, and it's going to be unclashable damage. He's going to get the back 3 into another one. Will he get the... Not quite close enough.
And
but
go
the
electric goes so fast. And just DPing up, dash up DP, Sonic Fox the Savage.
Too much. Dash, 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 DP. It's going to force Costner to break. Sonic's going to have the wager advantage here. Will he spin the bars and take additional health? He does. Spends it all. 25% damage done.
And had the clean jump in. If Costner would have just committed.
Didn't stand a chance.
If he would have believed there.
That way, Sonic Fox would have not had successful meter to do anything with the clash there. I'm not sure if Costner had the ice arrow loaded in order to continue the combo, but he could have gotten something out of it. That watchtower drone was on the way. Maybe try to bait a teleport or a DP. A bunch of ifs. None of them matter as Sonic Fox takes game 3, goes up 2-1, and Costner is on his last legs. Does he have anything left in the tank? Can Ollie mix it up one last time, or will Sonic advance as expected?
But, you know, Costner came, and he's playing. He's putting up a fight. So, shout-outs to him. He's in this.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely not free by any stretch. He's definitely in there every single time. It's just coming down to one read or one conversion, and Batgirl does so much damage. Meterless that loops into itself, and not only do you have to have phenomenal defense, but you have to take advantage of any small opening you can get at any given time, which Sonic doesn't give you much.
And you know, just a little bit of savagery added on top of that, with some dash up DPs. Sonic Fox, one of the most savage players that we have of our lifetime. But I haven't seen any teabags yet. But you know
what?
Part of me thinks that they're coming.
I also don't like the way that Sonic is destroying the AFK Joker. It's not quite as, cool as Costner. So I feel like we should deduct a win, and it should be 2-2
automatically? Oh, 2-0. Also, we're going to take them away. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of, trying anything at this point. I'd really like to see the set go 5 games. Costner, there's not much in terms of what he isn't doing because he's playing beautifully. It's just a matter of Green Arrow and his damage output in comparison to a looping reset. He can definitely, he's proven he can get the job done as we go into a gadget characters fantasy land. Gotham City Alley, baby, with the swinging dumpster, the greatest interactable in this game, loops into itself.
Doesn't go away.
Because there's no power characters in this matchup, and whoever gets the hit is going to get that free interactable damage, and we love it. Boy, do we get it.
Oh, and here come the resets early from Sonic Fox.
Okay. And great blocks from Costner. Goes overhead, then low, doesn't block a third overhead, isn't able to combo from that part of the cartwheel, but still in control. And there's that beautiful dumpster we all know and love. Oh, baits the teleport, doesn't quite block it, and Sonic got away, tried to steal it.
And it's so hard to get away from that cartwheel. The hitbox is amazing on it.
Wow, and there it is, the dumpster, still alive. Guys playing, the dumpster is definitely in play. Meter burns to slide, which turns the last arrow into an overhead.
Sonic Fox picking up right where he left off at the end of the game, reacting to everything, putting people in the blender. Just looks on another level when he plays most guys.
All right.
Oh, and the up arrow read from Costner.
Yo, Costner the God. The God team is playing, and he doesn't have the arc to jump over. Eats about 15 to 20% on that interactable. Ice arrow's a little too slow for full screen, and wow, Sonic Fox with the teleport. Putting in work now. Costner has no meter.
And there's the teabag into the dumpster. That, throwing the dumpster afterwards is just added savagery. And the up arrow actually missing there, and the dumpster is going to close it out. Sonic Fox is going to take it over Costner 3-1. This kid is a savage. Yep, well, this young man now.
Yo, the dumpster is so messed up. It just loops, and there's a few frames where you can't just throw it immediately, but with the bola attached, I mean, you can waste all the time you'd love to just to throw it again. At one point, we did see Costner there trade with the fire hydrant, but the fire hydrant is a one-time use in comparison to a looping dumpster that comes back and back and back, and he's afraid to move, and Green Arrow doesn't have the best jump arc, but Sonic Fox is going to do what he, intended to do. Takes it 3-1 over Costner. Still a great showing. And, yeah, the kid's in the money. What else is new?
What else is new? This kid's living well off of video games. But the good thing about it is it's such a good inspiration to everyone that looks at it from the outside. That someone can do that. And so if that's their motivation to get into the scene, I mean, all for them for growing that way.
All right, now this is going to be a part of what I'm going to do for the for what I'm going to do at the end of this. I'll give it a few days, and actually no, we'll do it tonight. But right now, for the people who watched the match, in match 2, I believe it was, on the Watchtower stage, and this is trivia out of nowhere, how many drones did both players throw collectively? That's going to be the first of 3 trivia questions tonight. I know the answer, or maybe I don't. Who knows? But pay attention. Because if you get all of these answers right, you'll be thrown into something that might lead to something, and who knows? Maybe I have a beta code.
Ooh.
Maybe I have something else. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But just stay tuned.
Maybe it's an Elgato.
Maybe Street Meat has an Elgato. I don't know.
But and all right, guys.
Stay tuned.
There is your bracket. Sonic Fox advancing into winner semis, where he will be playing in top 4 in our next match, is going to be the Lord Lobo versus Flash God Lord Honeybee. And I threw the Lord in there because it's a little jab at where Decay's roots are actually from in NRS.
Yeah, because I was about to say, we used to call him Lord Decay, so there's just a bunch of lords in the chat. Lord, everybody, just spam it. For the next set, anytime you use the name of anybody, just put Lord in front of it, and we'll go from there. But when you use Honeybee, make sure you put God Lord. You got to respect the Flash.
Self-titled.
Self-titled.
Flash God Lord.
That's so...
I just wanted to put that in there. Self-titled, by the way.
We had some characters. Just the small things people would do. Thinking back on this, on the other side, it's Lobo, right? There was this guy who used to wear this squid hat. So shouts to Captain Oxygen. I missed that kid, man. He was another Lobo god. And wherever you are, if you're still alive and you're going to come back, it'd be nice to have you again, squid hat and all.
That would be great. That would be great to see his return. That entire scene would be really good to see return because all those guys, Chaotic, Astronaut, Relaxed State, all those guys, they actually fell off when MKX dropped. So it'd be really good to see all them come back. And we have them in the lobby. And once my Joker gets destroyed, we're going to have our match for you. And that's Lord Decay versus Flash God Lord Honeybee.
Okay. Wow. Well, Lobo, he's going to definitely do his first.
Oh, yeah. I'll be dead in probably 2 combos.
Yeah.
Once he gets meter.
Showing off some of that meterless dirt, that overhead, just a real man punch, and his backwalk animation, just to come here, like Lobo, please, why are you such a man? Watch out.
And that slight pause when he's holding the pump on the shotgun, and then right before your body hits the ground, that back 3, and it looks like it's gonna drop every single time. I swear it does.
That was pretty good. If it's not too late, Aquaman, if I were you, I would ask NRS if you could come in and do some voice work or some of the sound effects.
Sound effects? Really I'd be all over it. I'd be all over it.
I love that was good. I feel like I got shot by nuclear shells and I'm not even playing. So
now,
really
watch out for what he calls the Decay special, and he'll call on any other Lobo that uses it. But look out for the corner where you'll see, I don't remember the string anymore, but you'll see a string, and you'll see him do a forward dash and grab what looks like behind you, and it's like in front of you, and it's crazy. And he calls it the decay special. And so watch out, because he's got some stuff.
I'm ready, man. Lobo was one of the hypest characters, big damage, heavy hitting, mix-ups, big chain that just denies all type of space. And then you have the Flash, who doesn't care about you or your space. We're talking about a hit confirmable low that leads into 50%, a trait that slows down time, a phase that avoids projectiles, and Honeybee with a lot of mix-ups, a lot of tech early on found by the great Zyfox the God, later then mastered and refined by Honeybee, adding some of his own touch in there, definitely, separating himself from the two. But shouts out to those guys. And since we're looking back on it, also a shout to the great AK Harold, who was one of the, early Flash God Lords himself. I missed him too.
Oh man, here comes the damage already from Decay. It doesn't end.
47%, as Lobo was like, you know what, forget these Flash players, this is what I do. Honeybee with the preemptive down 2 is gonna, empty jump low and Decay.
Very good push block that actually got him out of the plus frames, and he EXs it for the kill, 24%.
Yeah, stomping young Barry White in the face. Barry Allen, excuse me, see Barry White.
Barry White.
I got the deep voice, real smooth talk in my head.
Baby.
This is what happened when you mix me with the God. But
loads up that nuclear shell.
All right, and Flash with the super advantageous double hitting back 3, which not only is super plus, but breaks armor in the process. Decay with the push block doesn't want anything to do with this mix-up up close.
Oh, and the cross-up Sonic Pound, and then the ambiguous jump 1 that actually recrossed up on the other side.
All right, and here comes the class. Honeybee is going to run in, has no meter. Decay is going to get as much life back as he chooses here. Spends 2 bars for the 25%. It's going to give him just enough to maybe survive a combo, as Honeybee just gains the meter for trait damage that would most certainly
and the meter burn back 3! In the neutral! Shoots this man to hell and back.
Yeah,
and now we've got a match.
Nothing. Yeah, he wanted nothing to do with
close.
that.
He's getting the wall bounce and the 50-50 off what I believe is his stand 3.
Yeah.
Which is that humongous hook. And the run up overhead, he's going to have a trait that is going to be close to doing it.
Oh no, this is
my gosh. Even I forgot how much damage the Flash does when he pops that trait.
And Honeybee using that running man stance to get Decay at a standstill, forcing himself in. Decay looking for a cancel out of it, and no way, goes straight into the overhead. Decay finally gets opened up after a round of guessing properly and great defense. And one hit, 1 bar in the trait is enough to get the job done. Honeybee and his favorite skin, that Elseworld, which if you remember, Aquaman, you had to play and get 3 stars in the entire Star Labs to unlock. Yeah.
He was
never again.
He is committed. He is a Flash guy. All right. Flash shirt and all. He was in there.
Yeah, young Honeybee.
And
you know how Honeybee does the little thing with his hair is like, gelled up in the front. If he just did that on the sides one time, like the lightning thing's coming out. Okay, no mind.
Actually cosplay as the Flash, playing the Flash in tournament.
That's too much. It's too much. But Honeybee's a guy.
He kind of looks like the guy off of CW.
I mean, he could pull it off. This Honeybee cleans up nice, so he can.
He could pull off a very good Barry White too.
All right, so if you want to get that AFK Joker going, we can get into this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, okay,
like I said, this is a throwback that we're not. I gotta remember. And we used to run a lot of online tournaments for this game back in the day too.
Yeah, and that's just a good testament to NRS and the evolution between games. They always take the small things that they see worked here and refine them as we go forward to the next title every time. So, being able to just go AFK and stream from viewers and everything in King of the Hills, it was a great improvement from Injustice 1 and MKX, and I'm sure they got it in the bag for Injustice 2, as they do pay attention and they make a good game first and foremost, which is what I love the most.
And that was the quickest that my Joker has actually been killed tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Props to Honeybee. Let's go ahead and just fast forward him to. I'm okay with that as well. Taking out the AFK Joker in the most majestic way. Spam down 1-2. Get the job done. There's a little win pose for everybody at home. And Decay's just waiting. He's probably, I don't know, done 2 sets of weightlifting in between these rounds. So he'll be coming back jacked and ready to go.
Oh,
And hopefully this time the main man has enough damage to get it done. Down the Flash and show him it's better to be a badass than a smartass. And maybe Lobo can get the job done. Let's do it. I would like to see all of these sets go to Game 5. And, wait a minute. Hold
what
on.
What is Decay doing? Decay has never come off Lobo. What is going on? He goes to Green Lantern.
Wait a minute. Aquaman, talk to me now. This is one of your RM brothers now. What do we not know that you know about?
He has a really good Green Lantern. Now, here's the thing, is that this is a matchup that throughout the entire history of Injustice, because this was really big in Virginia. These two characters were all over.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to mention them.
Now,
sure, the Green Lantern.
This is a very annoying matchup for Flash. With that instant air rocket, and Flash players like to get really triggered, and I think what Decay is going to try to do is actually try to zone out, which is not his play style whatsoever. And
yeah. And there you go.
Even I'm not too sure what's going on right now, because guys, we got Decay playing Green Lantern.
Yeah, we got counter picks in the Invitational. Now you know it's real. Speaking of triggered, we saw Honeybee cancel into trait on a block string, so he immediately wanted to try to open him up in an unconventional way, something we're not used to seeing. He usually uses trait for hit confirms and the damage, but as you say, the Green Lanterns, man, they annoy Flash players apparently, and while Decay hasn't gotten much damage.
Oh, and this is all mixed right here, and falling for that 4-3, which crossed up the first time, by the way, does not cross up the second time, and Decay finds himself in a hole here in game number 2.
All right, there's the rockets out. Shooting the OS rocket, burns it. The preemptive lift, either the burn meter or maybe catch Honeybee running a little, preemptively. Oh, and the classic, the DJT,
very good.
The man who nearly won Evo with that. One of the greatest gimmicks of the Injustice history. Wow, and we got interactable combos.
Oh, and that was his one opportunity there. Headbutt is unsafe unless he meter burns it, and you actually crouch high. That is the only way that the headbutt actually becomes unsafe on meter burn. But that back one should be able to punish it meterlessly, and Honeybee looking very strong. I think that Decay has to go back to Lobo here.
Yeah, that was definitely Flash in the flesh. Like, Honeybee did not let up. He was pressing buttons. He was moving, just taking advantage of all his plus frames, all of his spacing. And even there at the end, Decay tried to get the gunshot out. No way. Hold this torpedo from half screen. I'm the Flash. I am the fastest man alive. And with the simple meter burn, that was like his last 15% gone before we could even notice that the move hit. Honeybee up, 2-0. Green Lantern pick was cute. The Joker. AFK Joker is going to come back for the 5th time today. Try to stop Honeybee in his tracks. I don't know if
sometime
we really
tonight,
like
KP.
Chances.
Sometime tonight, I'm gonna catch someone with a super out of nowhere. I'm gonna pie someone in the face randomly tonight while I'm AFK. Heads up. It's gonna happen sometime tonight, guys.
Oh, I love it. It's gonna be great. All right, and Honeybee, just as fast as he ended Decay's second life bar at the Green Lantern pick, he's running through the AFK Joker.
And yeah, I definitely think that Decay has to go home to Lobo. I mean, the mix-ups are working great. The really quick 50-50s off of stand 3. And the jump back one with Lobo is very good for Flash's really only way in full screen, which is either a trait run, a couple forward dashes, or the headbutt. Jump back one will actually beat all of them to a big old combo. And I just like what I see in that matchup because his Green Lantern did not look up to par.
I mean, when you come from Virginia, you have a sort of higher standard than the rest.
We had like 8 of them. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, the whole thing. I know, dude. They had all those lanterns, and then the non-lantern mains had a pocket lantern. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
Was beautiful.
We had all of them. Those were the days.
Yeah, man.
They weren't. And he does go back to Lobo here.
To the TGS, events and watch whoever was on commentary salty that they just got eliminated by a lantern. Didn't matter who.
By Blackula. Stupid Green Lantern.
Yeah, man, it was so good, man. Every region had their characters that
Starting up with a DP is Honeybee. catching Decay pressing the button to start this match. And a back three to neutral once again.
Beautiful. And the overhead knockdown. It's going to slam him back on his head. Baits the wake up. Doesn't quite have the range to punish, but it's going to go overhead with that chain. Drops the combo, and that was going to pay for it. Corner mix up. Honeybee with a nice hit confirmed.
Oh, and gets the trade on the down too. That's actually good for Honeybee. And very good block. And then there's going to be a punish for Decay. Comes off the bar, and that's going to close out the first bar of health. Decay on a roll here.
And a lot of patience this time, taking advantage of Honeybee's tendency to play 0 to 100 faster than anybody in the game, waiting, baiting wake-ups and unsafe moves and punishing them. But man, I mean, he's just so fast, just back-to-back. Every hit, every challenge, Honeybee has answered Decay. And just like that, we're tied up, both guys off their first life bar.
Very good bait from Decay, just crouching, watching them whiff, and here we go. Here's some big boy damage from Decay.
And Honeybee's not going to clash. He has full meter in comparison to Decay's one bar that he just gained.
It's incredibly scary not to clash there. Well, what a block from Decay, by the way. Because the flamethrower was right there. Oh my gosh, if both hits would have hit, that actually would have killed.
And Decay got a little antsy, tried to reload from full screen. Doesn't matter, flash faster than them all. Gets in, the low, will he be able? No, the trait. Honeybee misses the back three.
Oh!
He's gonna bait the throw.
If Decay would have actually woken up, he would have forced the trait to come off and would have been plus off the EX chain.
Yeah, not sure what he saw there. Honeybee activates trait. I'm sure he meant to do a back three or a forward three for the unclashable damage, gets the brain fart or the input error, whichever one may have you. And then Decay, after about a couple frames of wake up, goes for the throw. You know, that's already death on whiff. And then trait is going to be double death, like triple homicide murder. So Honeybee's going to jump over for free, get the punish. And that's going to be it. Honeybee advances 3-0 over Lord Decay.
If there was one way to describe that match, it is a triple homicide because he just killed that man.
Yes, he did. And the main man who's
the
intergalactic bounty hunter, body on his trip to Earth, and the Flash advances. So coming up next, what are we looking at, Aquaman?
We got out of retirement from the top rope.
Whoa!
Noble Jupiter versus Perfect Legend.
Man.
I don't know about you, but I'm so excited to see Jupiter back in form. I'm just playing this game.
Off for word because I thought he was dead. Like I'm out. But he didn't actually say it. He just kind of
he just
and normally with like us older people, you know, like we get caught up in work or families or whatever it is. Jupiter's like 12, and then he just like we don't know what happened to him.
You say he's like 12?
Yeah, he's like 12.
He's 12, but like 7 foot tall.
He is
with his Nike track pants that he always wears.
Yeah. Jupiter's actually probably, I think he's taller than me now, so that would make him like 6'3" at least. And he's just, I don't know, man. I can't explain it. He probably found Lance, and that allowed him to come back. So, Lance, buddy, we thank you. And shouts to the Noble team, too, for unlocking the silhouette. It's been so long. So long. But Jupiter is alive, and he is here, the young Martian.
And guys, thank you to the partners here at the Injustice Invitational and the Combat Cup and everything that StreamMe provides for the fighting game community. Thank you to Catalyst Mints. Check them out at catalystmints.com. Save you some 5% with discount code StreamMe. It is a breath mint disguised as an energy product. 3 of them is the same power as an energy drink without all that sugar and bad stuff for you. The cyanide and as I mentioned on Thursday, the Windex that is clearly in monster drinks that is just really all that stuff's really bad for you. Okay. The CLRs, all those chemicals that you find in energy drinks that are really bad for you. This doesn't have it. That's my point. It doesn't have it. So check them out at catalystmints.com. And use discount code StreamMe to save 5%. Also to our guys over at Smash.gg. I had KP Week in the background. I saw that. Also, shout outs to Smash.gg, our online tournament bracket system. We're not using it tonight because we just got our 8 guys here. It's pretty easy to manage, I think, on our end. But throughout the Combat Cup, Cross Up Series, Savage Series. Check them out, Smash.gg. Also, most offline events are switching over to Smash.gg. Online brackets, offline brackets, teams, it'll do it all. This is your one-stop shop if you're a tournament organizer and looking to do anything. So check them out at Smash.gg. And to Streamy themselves, thank you for putting this on for us and for everything that you do. Check them out. At least we can give them a follow or something. Check them out at twitter.com/streamme, youtube.com/streammevids, and Instagram.com/stream_me. And if you want to get partnered, you can get partnered in less time with more features. Create an account, stream, get 50 followers, get yourself partnered with a 70-30 split in your favor. #TeamStreamMe. And I'm going to try and get our next match in here for you guys.
Awesome. Okay, so this is part 2 of the trivia. In Decade's match as Green Lantern, how many air rockets did he shoot? I'm so bad and I'm so terrible, but I told you, you better pay attention. Or not pay attention at all. Who knows? Maybe I'm the second coming of Ed Boon. Maybe I have a beta code. Maybe I don't. And maybe I have something better. Maybe I have something worse, for lack of a better term. I will tell you this much, though. Part of this, what I'll call a contest now, you need to simply do the following. Follow Stream Me on Twitter. Follow me. Follow Aquaman. Follow the whole team, everybody. I have the links right there under the Combat Cup Season 2. Information all you need. Big D, Saga, Doughboy, everyone involved. Follow all of them. And that's just step 1. And then there you go. And that's nice and simple. So you stay up to date on all the information coming up at the Combat Cup Season 2, starting this upcoming weekend on Sunday. So keep it locked. You know the platform is for real. Go ahead and try to win that money, man. Stay dedicated, and we're gonna ride MKX out until that's that. You know, whatever it takes. So this is what we have. This is what we ride with, and I'll be here, and we'll be here. Just keep it tuned for Injustice for now. But we're going to keep everything going in a timely fashion and bring you content every week and keep everybody on top of things as we try to get our next guys in there. I think Jupiter died again. And I got a body. You know, if Jupiter doesn't show and like...
He's here.
Okay. Because
we're actually waiting on his opponent, Perfect Legend.
Wow, PL, come on, man. Jupiter is alive and you're gonna show up late? Carl, man, don't do me like this, man. You are that guy. You have to pull out the stable and shake up the bracket and pull the upset. You know, take it back. Just imagine we were at like VXG and you're like winning with Doomsday. Just do it. Why not? And you know, the Jupiter Dream is alive. We're definitely going to see Martian Manhunter. You want to talk tools in a game. Here's overhead low, safe, teleport, ambiguous, splash, cross up. That they buffed because he needed it. 5 frame forward 1. A trait that extends all his normals to half screen. Orbs that are plus whatever on block. You want to talk about complaining? You want to talk about Alien and Tanya and stuff like that? Let's show you the original. All right, Martian Manhunter, a man who has all the tools. Air dash, meter burn, air dash. Wait a minute, let me spend another bar. Meter burn, air dash again. Just because he felt like it.
Are you as triggered as me watching him just press buttons with this character?
Not necessarily, because a great Martian Manhunter, the flow of the game, it can be beautiful. Constant orbs trigger me, but I was a Harley player, and pending your name, because I like you, the only thing that triggered me in this game is Aquaman. I got lost to the character for 2 years, you know, get bodied.
Same here, it's okay.
It is what it is.
I feel you.
Yeah, no. It's a struggle, man.
And guys, once again, this is a single elimination 3 out of 5 bracket. Top 4 is getting paid out. And if you guys are wondering how there's going to be a difference between 3rd and 4th place, it's because the loser of the semifinal matches, we're actually going to have them play for 3rd place. So
absolutely.
So it's kind of like it's a single elim, but we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 set.
And that's the only way to get it done.
Yep.
Got to have that 3rd place game, man. Settle that.
So like how the Olympics work. as it were,
Yeah,
just like a tennis bracket at the Olympics. And once again, it is going to be paid out to top 4. And first place is going to get $500, second place $250, third place $150, and fourth place $100. And they're going to play it out right before grand finals. And we're still waiting on Mr. Perfect Legend to get in here.
All right, man. Shouts to Sonic Fox and Honeybee who have already advanced into the money. And we're gonna get things going for you right now. Just keep it locked. Just keep it locked. And be patient.
He's here.
Because not only is it worth it, but at the end, I'm gonna do something for the people and it'll be great. So yeah, man, just stay tuned. And if what I'm hearing is correct, PL is in the building, right?
He is in the lobby, and we have a match for you guys.
All right, we're gonna look up to the Lord Aquaman, and personally, Aquaman, I just want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was just hey, let's tune in. Aquaman's doing his thing on streaming. No, Aquaman is definitely a full, inside the insides and helping the machine go and making sure that everything is delivered in a timely fashion and good and smooth for everybody at home. So, man, just being a viewer, I wasn't able to play because of work and stuff like that, but always, catching that archive on Monday and Thursday. It was great stuff, man, and I'm just happy to do this with you for now.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right. And here we go. Do we have a match? Yes, we do.
And PL does, in fact, go Doomsday.
Yes. All right, and the Wake Up Phase Blast that has like an Omni hitbox. That's another tool that I forgot to mention because Martian has so many. Nice block.
Here we go. Jupiter spacing that trait stand 3 so well, and confirms off the Meteorbird Orb.
All right, now you talk about play styles and tools. Doomsday is more aligned of the simple, for lack of a better word. You know what it is. Shoulder to get in your face, Earth Shaker mix-ups, combined with the sweep and grabs, but the pressure has to be smart. Top players had the ability to block Earthshaker pretty consistently, so you need more than just downwind Earthshaker at the highest level.
Shout out to Theo.
And yeah, for sure. There it is, full screen using that shoulder, +8 on block or 6, I forget which one. Either way, enough for you to respect everything after. And PL corner pressure. Jupiter goes for the low scoop, no punish, but the raw Earthshaker from PL. And it's going to slap Martian right on the head and tie it up.
Okay, PL was definitely reading the start of that round with the interactable. I think he shot a Meteor back to the interactable, dash forward through it.
All right, and PL is going for the string, keeping the trade up. The rocks, he's in. Jupiter trades up. Look at that. The extended reach on that back 2 overhead. It's going to be enough for the confirm.
And the push block.
Yeah, PL doesn't want... Oh, this is going to be guaranteed. And PL doesn't clash. He keeps the meter. Tries to bait a wake up. Supernova short. Fakes the forward dash. Jumps over PL. Staying alive above all circumstances. And wow, the ground teleport. Allowing Jupiter to avoid the body splash. Come up from the bottom. Get the chip damage kill. Even though that hit. And oh man, wait. A naked Martian. Hold on, man. I thought this game was rated T for teen. Aquaman. Please. Please. Why do we have naked Martians?
I can't censor it on my end.
Come on, man. Do something about this. Put the black bar on the stream. There's kids watching. I want to apologize for, naked Martians. I forgot about that. So, hi the kids. And NRS or the ESRB, this T for teen rating, you might need to look back at it after the DLC is dropped because I see naked Martians and I don't want Martian, goodies all over my monitor. I don't know how I feel about this.
Leave it to DC for multiple times in their franchise for when an alien does something. They just get naked and go to Mars. It's just so weird that happens multiple times in the DC universe.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, please.
All right. So if there's a naked gear slot for any of the characters, I will ban those characters on site. Even if they're aliens, I do not care. I do not discriminate. There's kids watching, and as we try to grow the FGC, I can't even take it seriously.
I know,
Naked Martian. Yeah, Naked Martian is hilarious.
Noble Jupiter up 1-0 on Perfect Legend, but Perfect Legend was in that the entire match, and this is going to be close. And this is the perfect matchup.
Yeah, I want to talk about the end of that match. The poise from PL. First of all, he makes the conscious decision to not clash because Jupiter has the meter advantage by at least 2 bars, which would put him at a pixel. He believes that he's going to survive the combo, which he does, and yet still decides to fight against all odds. Orbs on the screen, beams from the sky, ground teleports, anything could have hit PL. He made all the right reads, was able to get in, went for the body splash, and Jupiter just made the last read he needed. But even at a pixel, PL, as a player, I've watched him over the years. He's just as alive as he is with a full stick of butter, maximum health. He doesn't falter or change his game style. He is who he is, and that's from 100% to 0 as he wears this. And people may hate me for it. This disgusting Doomsday costume. I hate it so much.
And almost getting the confirm off the orb. And there we go. Already a block down one Earthshake by Emperor Jupiter. Sorry, Noble Jupiter. Whoa.
Oh, there you go. I mean, it's the classic, man. These are the Injustice days, so to call him Emperor isn't a reach, isn't a stretch.
That is true.
This guy was the quintessential online warrior.
Somewhere in the world, Emperor Outworld's going, ha, 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 ha.
Quiet mortals, the Emperor is speaking.
The Emperor is speaking.
Quiet. Injustice 1 Clan War is coming tomorrow. All right, PO gets the sweep. Keeps Jupiter grounded, uses the invincibility on the wake up, uses the orbs as protection as well, and a nice whiff punish.
Oh, and very good shimmy by PL there to just kind of walk up and then walk back just a little bit and then go for that down one Earthshake, which just threw Emperor Jupiter. Sorry, Jupiter! I just keep saying it, but threw him off his timing just by a little bit. And very good use of that trait to just eat that wake up. That wake up is like the most invincible wake up in the game. You're just not stuffing it. You're just not.
Wow. And PL's garnered so much respect lately with the shoulders that he gets the raw shoulder off with no punish from Jupiter, watches him simply, expects PL to spin the meter, and that's just like next level stuff with fighting game players. Sometimes you just know. No punish on the scoop, so the respect is definitely going both ways.
And that shoulder, multiple hits of armor, and even the multi-hitting back three, not able to do anything about it.
All right, blocks the phase. Oh, and it's going to get the whiff punish on the shoulder.
Very good ground bounce from Jupiter. And that looked like some ancient technology against the wake-up shoulder.
It definitely was. Yeah, it reversed PL's wake-up into supernova, unblockable. What's it going to be? PL traits up. It's going to try to armor through it. Regular orb. What's it going to be?
Again, the same read down to almost the same exact health. Crazy that went almost exactly like game number 1.
And I have to turn my head from the screen now because my young PG eyes aren't built for this type of stuff.
You look at that, man. He's earned this.
Okay,
you look at that green body thing.
Is that a six-pack? I don't know how this works. Anyway, enough of that. Martian and his whatever you want to call it. Flexing again for the camera for the second time. Jupiter now up 2-0. PL still very much in there. We've seen him knocking on the door. He's a punish away, or if Doomsday had actual combos. I know that's a fabled thing, but it is what it is. And Jupiter is trying to style on the AFK Joker,
and he misses his first combo with Superman.
Hey, if you want, because of that, I think that's punishable by giving PO the first 2 games. So if we can just switch the score on the ticket there, I'd really appreciate that.
And just like that, a reverse 3-0 for PO. Just like that. Here we go. Here comes some old school damage.
Oh boy, that's when Scoop comboed for free dive bomb into the reset. Yep. And this is how we finished. People are complaining about, beta Superman dive bombs and stuff when that isn't a finished build of the game, and NRS is clearly working on it, and the build is old. That was Superman right there in the entire life of the game. And
also for those of you at home that haven't got to see the Injustice 2 beta, that was it.
Yeah,
that was actually footage from the Injustice 2 beta. Superman play, 2017.
Yeah, You're welcome, Jupiter, donning the cape once again to show off some of that real Superman power to make you feel why he's an evil dictator. He just does what he wants because he can ambiguous dive bomb you into death at will. All right, now we're gonna go down to the alley in Gotham. Neither guy is playing a gadget character, so the dumpster will get slammed once and broken to my heart's cries. But it's okay.
Oh, and still having that trade out. That stand three reaching. Oh, it's half screen. And look at the orb there to keep him safe on that teleport.
All right, PL's going to get the jump in. 3-3 into the corner, and Jupiter's going to challenge the trait. He's okay with not getting the combo, but keeping PL in hit stun. All right, Raw Earthshaker, wake up scoop, and then a wake up shoulder right back at him. All right, and PL doing a great job of blocking these wake ups now. The orb, plus 20. Again, hold all of this. Wow,
that is the second time that we've seen Jupiter whiff that jump one and get the punish on the wake up shoulder by PL.
And PL with the patience gonna dash right in just outside of the range of that orb. Gets the shoulder and a trait stand in 3 because why not? You know, that covers about half the screen. And here we go, trait stuff.
He has a flash kick as a normal.
All right, PL with the dash tech, trying to reverse Jupiter's wake up, raw sweep, fakes the wake up, punish, shoulders.
And how did that scoop come out in the right direction? It's as if Jupiter knew.
Yeah, the corpse hop, he's gonna get his self punished? Not like this. Walks into it. Meterless combo. PL's going to clash now. Has the bar to gain health back in his favor. Will Jupiter spin his meter? No, he does not. Allows PL to recover 25%.
Caught the back dash. Traits up.
Oh, and does he have enough hit stun? What's it gonna be? No wake up.
And look at the respect by both these players, and that is gonna kill with the meter.
No, not like this. The EX phase coming off the down one. Jupiter with the hit confirm or mash of the meter burn, but it doesn't matter. Either way, it's gonna get the damage enough to kill. One more time, the naked Martian on the screen. Extended nails, 3 toes, and however you describe the rest of it. And Jupiter, in dramatic fashion, although it's 3-0, as close as a set as we've seen today, each hit, each game, coming down to the last 20 or so %, and Jupiter makes his way into the money.
Man,
and we'll be awaiting his next opponent.
That was Injustice 1, ladies and gentlemen. That was Injustice 1. And, you know, I people say that PL, you know, that's why you don't press the button on Martian's wake up, or because it's invincible wake up. He respected it. And man, from there, it was all crazy.
I mean,
it was crazy.
When you look deeply into it, there at the end, PL gets the EX shoulder confirmed, and he has Jupiter knocked down in the corner. They're both at death health. And PL was trying to bait a wake up. You know, had he done like something needy, he definitely could have chipped him out. But with the invincibility and Injustice's wake up system, you know, you kind of have to be hesitant because not only is Martian's wake up invincible, it's also safe. So that hesitation allowed Jupiter just wake up normally. And, you know, they both wanted to trade a normal here and there. Jupiter's just committing to the phase, again, safe.
It was really nice to see from that point where PL didn't press the button. You saw Jupiter get up, and there was still time there. Because he was looking for the wait and then the down one Earthshake, something like that, and he waited himself. And so it was a lot of respect there at the end. And that one phase that in the EX and perfect amount of damage there, and Jupiter's going to take a 3-0. But that was probably the closest match we've seen, even though it was 3-0.
Yeah, you don't even remember like sometimes that phase even has an EX option. Like no one ever used it, but you know it came in handy. We talk about Martian and all of his tools. Jupiter definitely used all of them there. You had the orbs. We had the mix-ups, the traded normals, both versions of the teleports, you know, just everything. You saw that forward one here and there. Using everything at his arsenal. He has an answer for everything. And PL still fought valiantly and took it down to the last hit every single time. Jupiter able to clutch it out, proving that he is truly an unlocked character. And the silhouette is in fact real. He's alive. and he advances into the top 4.
And our final match of the first round of this 8-man single elimination bracket is going to be Biohazard versus Forever King. Forever King, I'm not too sure if we're going to see Martian, if we're going to see Wonder Woman, if we're going to see Batman, if we're going to see Sinestro, if we're going to see something crazy.
Wait a minute, Aquaman, come on, man. Sinestro.
I'm just saying, zoners are the key to the Bane matchup sometimes.
It's just fun to poke fun at King. King's actually a god and one of the best players I've ever seen across like all the titles. But his Sinestro, it was fun times. Fun times.
My bad, Bio. I invited the wrong Forever King account.
Whoa! Did you invite the fraudulent King? Are you friends with the imposter accounts that are surfacing now?
Yeah, he ran out of PS, and so I have to invite his brother.
All right, that's fine. Whatever works. The young.
Thank you, King, for that update.
Now, Bio, I want to see Bane. King was always very comfortable in that matchup, he would say. But who knows? Maybe we'll see a lot of parries. King is gutsy with that, and he has reactions.
And he's probably incredibly warmed up from playing Batman in the beta for all this time straight now. And his Batman in the beta is looking really good. So he's going to feel at home here.
He only misses the back 3 being the forward advancing kick.
Yep.
I saw King earlier today, on Twitter. A few fans were asking him to help with B&Bs for Batman and Injustice 2. And King was like, look at Injustice 1, anything. And it's a fact. So the transition for him should be seamless. Some more creativity with the Injustice 2 side of the combos, but it's like riding a bike. This is a guy who played, his heart out, and I can imagine that time he actually put into the game. So, it'll be nothing for him to just jump back in the saddle. Same thing for Biohazard. He's a guy who's been great in both titles, in Injustice and MKX. Top 8s around the country on both, around the continent, I should say.
Exactly.
And Bane, my favorite thing, some things were just so broke, but they were funny or like cool when they happened to other people. When Bane
but then when it happens to you.
Yeah, when Bane players would get the back 2 into the Niederberg bounce cancel and it'd do like 60%.
Level 3.
Level 3 Venom. I always love those moments, when they happen to. So.
And we do have both guys in here.
All right, showing off a little bit of that tech. The corpse hop after the tackle. Into the command grabs, level 2. He's going to break his back. And the overhead punch. We're going to juice up the Venom, the debuff.
And we're going to get more Venom tonight.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a real debuff combo. Yo, look at that. 4 hits, 6%. That is real man damage right there. This is not for the kids. This is only on AFK Joker. You have to play while debuff because he's broke and Venom. So, wow, the air grab. And just like that, Joker accepts his 2 million. I forget the rest of the numbers. Perfect against him.
And man, what was so interesting about Bane is that you can see the biggest damaging combos in Injustice for and against him in the same exact sequence. Because once that debuff hits, everyone gets some grown man damage.
Absolutely. I mean, if you catch Bane in level 3 debuff especially, and you get your B&B max damage started from the time that debuff starts, you could be looking at upwards of 50% free, and in some cases 60. And if you're Superman,
he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So again, trait management being,
and we're getting Asylum either way. And these are some, especially with a character like Bane, that's a power character. We're going to see a lot of interactables now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd expect to see it early as soon as the match starts. Jumping and throwing those clay masks are like one of the fastest interactables in the game. And then the classic, the Injustice Pig, is in play. The back and forth, unblockable pig who gets the job done no matter who you are. We'll see. Canon matchup here. Will we break the bat, or will King advance into the money himself? And there you go, instantly. There's the throwing of the mask, and Biohazard has first blood.
And Batman, this is life alert. He needs to press the button here.
Yeah, the option selects. Uses the armor, is going to be safe. And hold that clay mask, unblockable. Yo, and those mid batarangs, 2 at a time, baby. That is one change to Injustice 2. Batman's batarangs now are highs.
But
And Biohazard's going to armor through. Spends the second bar to meter burn it to break the bat. Right as he goes into debuff, uses the transition time between rounds to escape the debuffs.
They actually nerfed and buffed that Batarang at the same time. What a conversion error from Forever King is that they actually made Batarang move back now in the animation to better his zoning game.
There you go. And great bait on a throw there from Forever King. After that, forward 2 headbutt strings, going to go for the neutral jump. All right, just zoning him out. Biohazard taking his time. 1 jump in. Armors through the back 2. It's going to be at plus. Goes for the low. King with the double backdash and chases him down with another command grab. Breaks the back again. And the wake up super.
It does not matter how much armor you have, sir. This super is going to work. And we get the old school super. And come the Batmobile.
Yeah, that beautiful somersault.
For 23%.
And there's the Injustice Pig doing debuff damage to forward 3. Biohazard biding his time. Activates Venom. He's going to go to level 1. Goes for the command grab. Is going to get opened up and clashes immediately. That would have spelled death.
And Bane trying to break the bat, but Batman's quote there, I don't break so easy.
There you go. Batman with the great slick talk. Injustice breathing a
And
lot
not
of
getting him out of the range of the chandelier.
And wait a minute, the splash damage did all of it. Didn't even knock him down from the animation. It's going to be next hit wins. The wake up Bane charge. It's going to catch the back dash, chip damage or not. And Bane taking the first game. Wow.
Forever King, the very first time going for that back 2-3 corner combo that doesn't exist in Injustice 2, drops it the first time around here. And that's going to cost him big.
Look at all those muscles.
If he would have got a full combo there, he would have actually been close to getting to where Bane would have been in debuff, and would have put himself in a really good position there at the end. So that one drop cost him really big.
Absolutely. I look at Bane and all those muscles, and I wonder if it's like the K under the mask, or is it Newbie? It might be Newbie.
It might be
Florida boys. Florida boys. And you know everybody will be back. Everyone's just sitting quiet. We're biding our time. Definitely gonna go hard as we did the first. Well, right now the focus is on these 2 Titans. Biohazard, a little chest bump. It's gonna go in on the AFK Joker. You know, I don't know if Biohazard's listening, but it might be some time for a pie in their face. Oh man.
And that Venom damage adds on to everything he does. Even if he throws an interactable, it's doing extra damage. And Bio's just putting on display of Bane combos, and he was, along with Max, just Bane master.
Yeah, for sure. Bane, you know, real damaging, but trait management being the quintessential skill that you would have to be a god at in order to cross into the top tier of the Bane players.
And interesting enough, both of these characters are kind of one of the 2 highest trait management characters in the entire game.
Absolutely. We remember at first, you know, people would have Batman.
Look at this. A character we didn't even mention for Forever King.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Because, you know, people always felt a certain way about when you pick a character that your opponent has extensive matchup knowledge in. And with Biohazard's Honeybee as his brother, come on. You know, he has to know this through and through, but this, in fact, was a bad matchup for Bane, as Flash's normals were just too fast, and you used the standing 2 to break a lot of the armor on his string. His string was 1, 2, or 2, 1, I forget, whatever one, but it was 2 quick hits. And Flash players would use that to bully Bane and keep him locked down.
And if the one thing about the Flash, even his jump normals broke armor. Everything, it was incredibly hard to get medium back threes, medium 4-3s out just in a neutral against his character, or even in pressure, try to get him off you. As it's just relentless pressure from the Flash.
And there you go, talking about breaking armor, even as low as down 1-2 string, getting through the armor, allowing King to get that full combo and doesn't chip him out.
Chip damage is almost non-existent in this game.
Oh yeah.
But very good reaction there from King. Seeing that whiff, getting the punish to the DP. And blocking it high is Biohazard, and that makes Flash plus on block.
There you go, a little hint of the tech coming from Aquaman. You have to remember, if you crouch block that torpedo and he meter burns it, the second hit would actually whiff, and you could stand in full combo punish and whoa! King walk. That was ridiculously close, almost frozen. And King just fishing out torpedoes here. Biohazard's gonna get the combo. King, he won't have meter to break, which can spell trouble because we know how much a level 3 Bane combo can do with 2 bars stocked up. Biohazard's gonna keep his meter. And King being patient whiffs a string from far out, allowing the jump in. Backdash and King playing super safe. Biohazard putting on the pressure. All right, uppercut, meter burns it for 28%, and 2 hits from King. The smart stuff breaks the armor.
And now he's in debuff.
Wow, and a punish in debuff. Biohazard still on top of things. Backdash is out into the trade. He's gonna break the armor. Smart stuff from King. He's gonna whiff. And does it. Wait, what? Why is King not doing anything?
Oh my gosh!
And, wow.
And the Venom is just gonna be there at the end of the tank.
Not like this. And King does not meter burn the torpedo. Does it straight instead. Doesn't get the chip damage, and in footsies, Biohazard just goes for the command grab. It connects, and Biohazard steals game 2. 2 games to 0. Is King gonna switch characters, or will he hold it with Flash or Batman? Ah! So much venom. So much strength.
That was an insane, and there was just enough venom in the tank at the end of that throw, because meter burn throw lasts a good time before he breaks your back in half.
Oh, man, and King has to be disappointed in himself, man. He's usually a guy who understands clutch situations and doesn't really choke like that. And, man, he just can't get that last hit, doesn't do enough damage. Maybe he expected the torpedo to chip out on its own. Maybe not. But either way it goes, Biohazard is able to steal that game and have the insurance of King being on his last leg, which is going to force him to play a little more conservative and make sure he's on top of things. Biohazard, 3 games to give, 1 game to advance.
And we're going to get a little Nightwing clinic. One of the characters that's probably not going to be seen here in the Injustice Invitational unless Bio advances and finds himself in a kind of big situation, because he actually does like this. If he loses with Bane, he actually likes this matchup with Flash as well. I believe he actually has 1 win over his brother with Nightwing in bracket.
Yeah. You know, we do a little history of each character as we go along with all these. And, you know, for those who weren't around, the Nightwing community there were some special snowflakes, boy, I tell you.
They were savages.
They hated each other for the most part, or seemingly did. There was a big rift between Damian Wayne lovers and Dick Grayson lovers. People claiming tech, hiding tech, saying stuff was old, you know, disowning each other's placements, and just bringing each other down. A bunch of crabs in a barrel, if you ask me. They were entertaining to watch, blow each other up, lift each other up, and at times they would stick together. They were just enigmas.
It was great. Popcorn ready when it came to the entire Nightwing community.
Absolutely. So, you know, shouts out to Awkward Sloth out of Virginia. He's my agent, and he told me to say this: Nightwing players suck. They should all be banned from Injustice everything. And we should never be banned. And that is his words, not mine. But I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. I love Nightwing players. But
King is gonna try to win this out with Flash. He is gonna be stuck on Flash for the remainder of this if he tries to run it back.
All right, and here we go. Biohazard with the jump in. He's gonna go with the safe stuff. King tries the backdash, but that command grabs such distance, and the armored down forward too, and the armored command grab just armor everywhere, and now he has no venom. being somewhat offensive. I respect it. Biohazard not being a sitting duck, just waiting for his Venom to recharge instead of fighting the good fight, but gets opened up anyway. And King is going to get the full combo there, converts, and has the life lead substantial enough to where he can play the game at his pace. Let's see how he takes this third match, going forward.
Oh, and very good tick there by Bio, and now he's at level 3. Now almost anything will kill.
All right, King using the...
Oh my gosh! You have to be careful. The hitbox on that thing, it can be very tricky to try to jump over. And then we get the elbow drop coming from the other side. And we got a wall bounce combo here.
All right, whiffs the combo. Goes for the command grab again. One more time. Spins the bar. But King still gets grabbed anyway.
Oh my gosh, here we go. It's a vortex, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's command grab city. Level 3 Venom. What's it going to be? King on his last legs.
Oh, and this is going to put Bio in debuff. And this is going to do so much damage. If he would have got a meter bird.
King with...
If King would have got a meter bird back 3.
I think that would have killed. How do you feel about that?
It would have done some insane damage.
Yeah, especially with the bar. But either way it goes, that was then. And this is now. King still very much alive. And Biohazard not respecting the plus frames. This time he was going to die. Wait, and doesn't get the hard knockdown. Allows him to live.
But he's in debuff. And very good DP from Forever King. He's going to stay alive here. And now Biohazard has 2 games to play with against a character he knows he has to play. And that is Flash.
All right, and that's great God-level reactions from King. Biohazard jump, whiffing that jump normal, trying to protect himself in the air in case King jumped as well. Cancels that whiff into a thrown interactable, but King able to get the DP out. You're looking at a 6-frame DP. I mean, he's the Flash. You know, he's the fastest man alive, and he gets there just in time. Enough distance on that, diving, jumping forward type punch to get the job done. And King looking to bring it back, and I don't even want to see a Sinestro against AMK joke.
Did you see him scroll over it?
Yeah, that's what triggered me to say that.
I saw the same thing.
It's a beautiful thing, though. But there we go. We talked about this before the broadcast on the outside. King, man, and the days where the guys at Wednesday Night Fights were actually selecting the stage. Early Injustice Meta days, and we came to the conclusion that was just too close. Themyscira with Superman and Black Adam, and Metropolis Rooftop. And those days where you had to fear the levels just as much as the character. King, on the other hand, in every online tournament or a tournament that allowed people to agree on a stage or he would pick a stage, he would always pick Atlantis, always. He loves the interactables on both sides. He thinks they're, both even. He can jump off that tablet there with the bomb with Batman or off the glass ball on the other side. He has the water. But his favorite one being that pipe in the middle, right above the throne, that lets you basically air dash, half screen instantly with invincibility. So he would use that to maneuver around a lot. And, I've never seen somebody pick a stage so much, at least in Injustice. And MKX, I want to shout out to Florida boy Too Easy, who, if you let him, he will pick Outworld Marketplace every single time. As soon as the match starts, EX jump off the Tiger into hover into ground pound. So if you play Too Easy and the match starts, do it down too. Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate it, bar meter. All right, going into game 4. And there you go, Aquaman. You talked about him possibly going to Nightwing, and here he is, Biohazard, staying in the staff stance.
And this was a character that triggered a lot of people earlier in the game with that. If you looked at the frame data, it was down 1 in the first build of Injustice. You might immediately drop the game. Wasn't it 6 frames and +5?
I think it ended up being +3 at the end, but I don't even remember. Yeah, but it was 6 frames and plus, and he could get off 3 down 1s for free before he was eventually, pushed you back out of range. But oh wow, and the jump back.
King actually looking very comfortable right now.
Yeah, wow, and a max range sweep. Biohazard, a lot of flying Grayson's on wake up. Challenges with the poke, trading pokes now. Down 1 into the staff spin. true combo here. The plus. King disrespecting the plus frames of the
He's going
EX
for a ride.
Or, yeah, someone's gonna have to pay Bruce. I mean, you just destroyed at least 20 million like classic library books. I'm sure that no one else in the world can get, but you know, Bruce is a playboy, so you know he got him. You gotta pay up, man. It is what it is. You're destroying the manor and fighting in his yard. No, it's okay because it's like, wow. And you hate to see it happen. That was one of the worst interactables in the game, but Nightwing and Staff Stance, his jump becomes a short hop. So his, you know, his mobility greatly reduced from that and Eskrima stance in trade for the long staff and the normals. But, you know, he eats the bulk of that motorcycle. And here's a punish.
Owen actually does take him for the ride. That had to have been at max range. And this is decent here for Biohazard if he can keep everything here on out unclashable. Because King is sitting on a full stick of butter.
Yeah, any hit would lead into the EX Ground Spark and then into another set of back three. So that definitely works in Biohazard's favor.
And
but
the EX headbutt catching a button there.
Wow, and King giving him a break by dropping the combo. He has to clash, gets enough bar so that at the very worst, it's a wash and he doesn't lose a thing. Biohazard given a second life with that dropped combo. How will he take advantage?
And it goes to Eskrima for the first time.
Oh, and he whips. Down 1-2, it's going to get the overhead, and he gives King a second chance at life. And now we're just doing stuff. And
that was absolutely insane. King said, stop moving. Something's going to hit. I'm going to do everything until something hits. And we have our first Game 5 of the night on deck.
You know, unsafe or not, King felt like those were going to chip out or he'd connect the hit, me to burn it. Either way, torpedo, uppercut, why not? Works out in his favor. And we see both guys drop a combo, giving the other guy a second chance at life. King taking advantage of the mistake and forcing a Game 5. Not the classic. Not like this. You go up 2-0, and we've seen it too many times in tournaments. The guy up 2-0 goes on to lose 3 straight, and it's just profound sadness and Bible thumps and funerals and everyone singing eulogies. And right now, Biohazard's knocking on that door. 1 game away from the money. Now with both players. And King gets chosen Sinestro.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, I'm out. I didn't sign up for this. Sorry.
One of the least. And there goes KP. He's gone. And not doing a single combo is Forever King here. Oh, here we go. Let's get, no, never mind. I take that back immediately. And this had to have triggered something in KP that I really want to know. I really want to know now. And I'm also curious who Bio is actually going to go with, because he found himself in such a hole with Nightwing, but was able to bring it back. So I don't know here.
Did he actually do any combos? Because I saw him drop like 3.
I saw him do 1. Out of all the attempts, I think he got 1.
All right, I will give that to him. All right, he shackles up the AFK Joker because he needs to be shackled because he's broke, and we're going to see a decisive Game 5. If King wants to, we can bend the rules a little bit and let him change characters even though he won. Only if he picks Sinestro.
Only if he picks Sinestro.
Then he can redeem himself.
There is no rule set to this, by the way. We're just making it up. We're just making up as we go along. All
right, so
all the players just happen to know the old rules of Injustice.
So if you want to flex the TO powers, I
can DM him right now. Pick Sinestro, you're eliminated, and it's done. It's done. But Biohazard here, going back to Nightwing. If he doesn't find himself in such a hole, he was in such a hole there, was able to mount a huge comeback. If he can get things started out quick in his favor, he can run away with this.
All right, and Biohazard. He's going to get the first combo here. Whips the Flying Grayson, but using the plus frames off those pokes. And I don't know if Biohazard tried to jump and use that interactable, but it looked like Nightwing jump didn't go high enough in order for him to press the button. I hope I'm terribly wrong on that. But either way it goes, down 1 checks into and the staff stand.
Goes to Eskrima early this time around, but back in the staff once there's full screen.
I think he definitely wanted to throw the drone that time, so he made sure he got enough height to get it. as Martian Manhunter, the man who we didn't know would show up and become broken down the line as DLC, patiently watching in the back of the watchtower this Game 5 between two of the Injustice greats. Peter burns it for the plus frames,
And
reads
very
the
good.
backdash. And these
What?
guys are really taking it down to the wire.
Yes, watch out for deep to your headbutt. And that is going to do it.
And you called it.
It's going to come. Oh, here we go. King, first to draw blood on the second bar of health.
All right, goes for the back three. Regular plus frames. Biohazard disrespecting. He is in big time trouble. He's not going to clash. Toss up, wakes up, and it's going down. Biohazard fighting back, gets the low confirmed into the back three. Gets the flying. Grayson stays up, jumps over the torpedo, and he's letting everything fly. Staff stance, ground pounds. Inchi gets away. Patience. No one wants to make the mistake, and the punish.
Perfect.
And wow.
Perfect wager by Forever King. If he was a second late, he would have eaten 2 back threes off of that. Perfect wager by Forever King. And he gets the drone, but look at backdashing from Biohazard.
He's able to backdash out of it. Flying Grayson pokes him. Doesn't have the meter to combo.
And the throw out of the trade!
All right, what's it going to be? Real close sweep. Cross up, and Biohazard's going to wake up. King's going to jump over. Gives the torpedo, and the reverse 3-0 from Forever King. Winds him up. Uppercuts him right out of the tournament. And King slashes his way into the money.
What a comeback. 3-0. Down 2-0. With the flash.
Yeah, man, runs it back using the counter pick.
And this is what Forever King was known for. He was just one of the best players overall and could go from character to character. And you've seen it 3 games straight, Mortal Kombat 9 Injustice, MKX, and you're probably going to see the same thing in Injustice 2.
Yeah, it's not going to stop. There's a guy who has a champion mindset. He uses the tools that helps him get the job done. And King has won majors in every game. And, he's just always a guy who you, when you see him, you know it's going to be a rough time because he tries to make it as hard as he can for you as an opponent from the character select screen. Never mind the skill and the talent and being able to adapt and the reads and everything that comes along with being, a high level guy. He's trying to beat you at the character select screen. So, when you're a guy who has an arsenal, and with MKX we've seen it, predominantly with Sonic, these guys are just ready and they stay prepared. And we just saw that on display, years later, King able to dust off the flash and get the job done.
All right, guys. Our semifinals are set. We're gonna have we're the top 4 seeds coming into this thing out of those 8 players.
Yes.
We got Sonic Fox versus Honeybee and Jupiter versus Forever King. It's gonna get incredibly hype. And before we get our next match in here, here's a quick word from our sponsor, or our partners over at Catalyst Mints, and our boy T-Pain.
T-Pain hype.
What's good, everybody? It's your homeboy T-Pain. Let's take a look at some cool stuff. Here we go. Boom! Catalyst Mints. You know what these are? Energy mints. Amazing. You didn't think I was gonna say that, but they are. I'll tell you a little something about this. Vitamin B, packed with it. Caffeine, packed with it. You know what it's not packed with? Sugar. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. You don't want calories. There's no calories in this. It's amazing. It's for your long gaming sessions after that weird date at Taco Bell. You don't want that. You want to be energized. Pop a mint, breath is good, and your energy is up. You know what's even cooler? You can either buy it like this, 1 pack, or you can buy the whole case. You can play Pulp Fiction with it. You can do a lot of stuff with this. So if you feel like getting arrested in the airport, then buy the whole case. It's a fucking briefcase full of pills. Take a choice. Put it in there like that, boom. Now you're on your way. Catalyst Mints is the energy mint. I'm gonna need you to come take 6 of these. Pour them in your mouth, just open up the
And shout out to my boy T-Pain there for giving us a nice hype commercial there for Catalyst Mints.
Yeah, man, T-Pain, Florida boys. We're everywhere. You can't avoid us in any terms. Like, we're here.
And I'm going to get this next match in here for you so we can get the semifinals hype going for you. We are in the top 4. These guys are in the money. They're trying to get more money. And all they need is one more win in order to do so.
Yeah, it's a classic matchup here. Honeybee and Sonic Fox. Honeybee definitely remained one of the threats to Sonic during his. I was able to reset him in a couple grand finals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
No one's ever able to reset Sonic and beat him. It's I think the last time we saw that, if I'm not mistaken, the KDZ at Winter Brawl. I don't remember if he reset Sonic or not, but I know he did beat him at grand finals.
In what was, and I tell you guys this from personal experience. I've been traveling 5 years now, and I've never been a part of a crowd in a hyper moment than when KDZ sat there on a super to actually close out Sonic Fox, and the crowd
Yeah, that was
freaked out endlessly.
Everybody was screaming, waiting for Sonic to press a button while he's
One
about
button.
to get timed out. Oh, that was the best.
It was the craziest moment. The entire crowd knew what was about to happen, and then it happened, and game blouses. And it was just one of the coolest moments that I got to be a part of.
I watched that one from home. But God, like the hype, like as a guy who knows a thing or two about using supers to kill people, it's just that was just ridiculous. And KDZ had the like super game face on, and he had the meme mug. The meme mug pop off is the best. The one where you just look at the crowd like, yeah, I did.
Oh
that.
yeah, I did that. I did that. I earned that.
Those are my favorite. So hopefully we'll see a bunch of pop offs coming in. Interesting ones. If you remember Theo at SCR, the internal pop off where the camera flashed to him and he's just like it just fizzled through his body, and he's like, and then that was great. You had the there was a bunch of them, but like some of them weren't streamed, so it'd be kind of unfair to try to mention those, to people who aren't there for the event. But we can always get back to that next. Here's Sonic Fox and Honeybee going into it, both whipping some normals here. And Honeybee gets the first hit, gains that all-important bar meter, which Flash can use to confirm 50% at any given touch.
And Honeybee, definitely one of the favorites coming into this that stands a chance at actually eliminating Sonic Fox, just because we know that he has actually been practicing and playing this since learning about this, and if not before that, since hearing about Injustice 2.
All right, he torches young Barbara Gordon, puts the flames on him. Sonic with the patience gonna chunk under the DP, 43% into a reset. And a great denial there from Honeybee, disallowing Sonic Fox from using that interactable, gets the jump one into the easy conversion.
Oh, and the last hit of back three dropping there. Very weird.
And Sonic Fox does wake up DP into normal DP. You're talking about a man who doesn't care and is going to challenge anybody. Wake up jump. Who does these things? Sonic Fox does these things because he just knows when they're going to work. And that's what truly separates him from everyone else. His reads are far and away the best.
This is a scary situation if you block wrong one time. And even something like this gives Sonic Fox a chance to begin the mix.
And even then, he knew Honeybee would look to anti-air. And he does the naked jump into the teleport. Works in his favor. And just like that, he was down essentially half life bar percent. And now he's in control as Honeybee again goes for the interactable. Sonic Fox with the reaction teleport into the vortex corner. What's it going to be? Oh boy. And we're looking upwards of 50%. Sonic Fox is going to spin the bar. 54% damage.
And almost gets the full conversion off that is Honeybee, but this is going to close it out. With some swag from Sonic Fox.
Sandwich. Oh, Sonic Fox put a little flare at the end of that combo. Double stand switch, slowly dancing on him. And Barbara's going to go away and, grab outer space and land on Gotham because, that's how she does.
Close game one from the Flash God Lord himself, but Sonic Fox mounting a huge comeback, and that just shows his composure as a player to not be affected by anything that you do to him. That's what's crazy is how mentally strong he is, as well as how skilled he is as a player. The combination's incredibly frightening.
The Joker.
Yeah, and look at this. See, Sonic Fox, he acts like he's the best in the world, but he's so afraid to pick Batgirl against AFK Joker because not only is that a 10-0 matchup in real life and in the comics, AFK Joker is broke, and that would be free. Batgirl versus Joker. He doesn't want to get gimped or paralyzed because we know how that goes.
Hey,
So
it's you ain't lying.
He's gonna dust off the old Killer Frost there, a character who, outside of Chaotic, who we didn't.
He actually fixed the mirror.
Joker, wow, wants the style on him. Okay, wants to 10-0 himself, and let's talk a little history now on Joker.
The infamous thread of Joker is secretly top tier that Sonic Fox instilled, and might be why Joker's actually banned from tournaments.
Yeah, you knew exactly where I was going with that. The entire we're talking about, and that was just one of the greatest reads of all time. Just reading that as Sonic, who, along with Joker players, to give them credit, always believed that Joker had a top 5, maybe top 1 corner game.
And how he still knows all of these combos is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's baffling. They just felt like the only problem with Joker was getting people to the corner. If you could get him there, good gravy. You can mix up anybody, worse than anybody. But he lacked sufficient neutral, and his super was broke, and other stuff was broke too. Nice hat.
Oh yeah. Once he's in the corner, S+.
Free.
S+ character. Do you have a wake up game? No. No, you're restood and guessing a 50-50 into the same situation. Are you kidding me? The Joker was disgusting. Utterly disgusting in the corner.
And if you're taking Aquaman as a joke right now and not believing him, sadly mistaken, all right? This character was in fact broke. And we had to ban him because of those reasons. So, all right, a little lag to start things off. We're going to back up. Honeybee's going to get the block on the overhead, but no punish. He can down 1-2 there, but just being safe. Not trying to give himself a chance to be.
Wow, this has got to be the most spacing-heavy sequence I've seen so far in the tournament.
Oh, and doesn't commit to the overhead. It doesn't get the back down 1-2. Oh, wow, and how was that not a punish? Didn't see the sign for reversal timing. And Honeybee has to be a little disappointed in that. His reactions have been on point. And there it is. That's a punish. At this time to bait. Like you said, Aquaman, a lot of neutral, a lot of patience in this fight so far. And Honeybee's going to get the dash over. Beautiful combo.
And puts Sonic's in the correct input on the wake-up cartwheel, and this is going to do it.
I'm a real pain in the ass, huh?
Try to keep up.
So you like being kicked in the head?
All right, and the early clash on the second life bar from Honeybee. Oh, it's going to get opened up by the overhead. All right, into the bowler, reset. What's it going to be? Plus frames, jumps over, overhead. And an overhead of his own. Honeybee's going to reverse sides. This should be enough to kill. And there he is. Spins the bar and the trait, 44% and corner positioning. This is definitely not over. Honeybee back in control. Baits to wake up. Oh, and guesses wrong on the low string. Looking for an opening. Patience, and Sonic Fox is going to trade up.
And he was about a split second from getting that trait in the middle of those kicks. The Thunderbolt had just filled up after the kick had finished.
All right, running man stands, cancels the front short, and Sonic Fox is going to meter burn the batarang, throws a straight one, followed up by 3 low ones. Heavy chip damage, especially the closer you are. And Sonic Fox is going to take that game. The King is on a 3-game winning streak. We do count the matches against Joker now. We're in the top 4, and Joker has made it. So every single battle counts.
Yes, you've seen it here, folks. Joker has been used in top 4.
Absolutely.
Harley Quinn.
And going with Harley Quinn.
Hey, look, Sonic, don't try to win me over with it.
Probably on purpose. He goes, KP's watching. Let me show him a thing or two about Harley Quinn.
Actually, as we get into more history for each character that's picked, fun fact, at the beginning of Injustice, Sonic Fox was actually a Harley Quinn main.
Yes.
He wasn't doing good. He was getting bodied, and he'll tell you that himself. And he felt like she wasn't good enough. He was waiting on Batgirl, who is his favorite DC character of all time, normally, before the game came out. And when he was granted his wish of getting his favorite character's DLC, and she just turned out to be, broke. He was a happy man. And then we get a little swag, the back 1-2-1, the string that no one does. But it's enough, 44% into the EX Play Doctor, which adds an extra 6% unscaled of poison damage. Gotta love it.
Broken.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready to do it all again. Oh, Harley has. She hurt.
Broken.
She
Banned.
definitely hurt. No, she needed it. She needed it all. She needed Tantrum 1 to be an overhead in this game. That's what she needed. But alas, it wasn't meant to be.
And now it is in B's court to reverse 3-0. The best of all time.
All right. A man
Sonic
who
Fox.
hasn't lost any level of Injustice tournament in about 3 years now. Or is it 4? I don't know. I forget. I mean, we're talking years. It's like... It's not like, 4 majors or anything.
We're getting old,
years.
KP. All right, in esports years, we're ancient.
Oh, free. This is what happens when you start like managing stuff and like TOing and commentating, and then you realize how much it actually becomes.
This is a young man's game now. We're all listening to these kind of reactions. And here we go. And for the first time, we're getting a couple lag spikes here.
All right. I mean, Flash is a character who definitely can prevail in some lag. Same thing with Batgirl, but wow, the 4-3 is going to be just out of range, but Batgirl's neutral jump 2 isn't. Sonic's going to get things going, gets the punish, take what you can get. And again, baits the anti-air, cancels until it teleports. Sonic knowing, taking advantage of great player tendencies like Honeybee. You want an anti-air, but instead you get punished for it. And
in the middle of that spike, actually finished that combo, and it's getting pretty ugly here. Look, this is the final game, and Sonic Fox just relentless pressure.
Potential final game. I mean, there's a flash. He can run it back. And even drops the lag combo in trait. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble now. Goes for the throw, doesn't want Honeybee to flash.
And actually misses the punish, but that was a very smart way to punish that. He was going for the unclashable damage and the damage boost off the meter burn. Cancel.
All right, and Honeybee's able to hit the combo. Gonna get hit with the wake up cartwheel into overhead. It's really tough now. Honeybee looking for an F.
Sonic Fox only going for single hits as he should, and going for the DP chip out.
And Honeybee still staying alive.
And that is gonna do it.
Yeah, uses the phase to avoid the first set of meter burn batarang. Tries to ducks under the second one, but the meter burn follows. A nice mid. And yeah, just like that, he's gonna take over.
All right, hold up. I gotta TO on my ear. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna have them. We're actually gonna have them restart that one.
Okay. Wow.
So
we're gonna keep it 100 here. And Honeybee, if you just stay in, gonna actually play that game back. The score is gonna be 2-0 Sonic.
Yep.
And we're just not gonna let it happen like that. That was a little too dirty for our tastes. So we'll run it one more time.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens.
For your guys' entertainment, of course.
Absolutely.
We'll see how it looks this time around.
Yeah. I can see the chat too, just oh wow, and he goes Killer Frost, the Mohawk. Traits up. Alright, has the ice, she's so icy, upgrades. It's 5 of them, okay. Sonic styling now.
And while Sonic Fox is styling, I'm actually gonna restart your game share so that we can actually hopefully last for that final.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys are gonna need to see some back end stuff here.
But you know,
we would have lost you mid set there.
yeah, Killer Frost, she, you know, she had a low, safe launcher.
Meterless. Yes.
That is a fantastic tool if I ever seen one before. And if you remember, in year 1 of Injustice, we saw Killer Frost and PR Rog actually in the top 8 of Evo, sliding his way to victory. And yeah, man. Hopefully stuff like that is gone. We've seen, especially with the late changes to MKX with the removal of the 1-bar armored launchers, that hopefully the direction we're heading in is less of that too much, kind of stuff, and more that you need resources if you really want to get that nasty. But here we go. This is the run back of game 3. The score is currently 2-0 Sonic Fox. And things looking much better this time around.
Ooh, and the cancel from Sonic Fox Honeybee. Choosing to respect it there. And didn't have the meter to go into EX Lightning Legs and go into the trait, which may have closed out Sonic Fox's bar of health. But now Sonic Fox, because of that, is mounting a comeback here.
Yeah, he doesn't need meter to do what she does best. Dashes in. All right, and this time I like what Honeybee's done. He's punished that overhead string 3 times in a row with the DP. And instead of Sonic blocking, waiting to expect the punish, he's using the negative frames to go for a mix-up. His overhead now connecting the last 2 times. And wow, the backdash on the jump in. Oh, nice read. Jumps out, but Sonic with the double read, able to neutral jump and beat out the crouching blow attacks. These guys just know each other too well, man.
Oh, yeah. These guys went back and forth so many times throughout Injustice. And B, you might not find someone that knows the back row matchup more than Honeybee.
All right, it's infinitely closer. Both guys canceling and then dashing forward into each other's faces. They want to fight a close-up game. Good blocks. And again, Honeybee 3 for 3 now with the follow-up overhead after that block. Back 2 up 3 straight.
Oh, and just getting out of the deck. And here comes the dumpster.
Yeah, the dumpster of life getting the job done. And Sonic Fox rushing in because he
getting
wants
it back.
to do it. All right, and what's it going to be? Honeybee sitting on a super, tosses the barrel.
And it was so active, even after it had stopped moving.
Yes, the broken active frames of the greatest interactive in the history of this game. And wow, challenges the trait with the cartwheel down to its last life. And wow, the take throw. What's it going to be? Honeybee, can he chip out? What's he looking for? Oh, and doesn't have the space or enough health to survive or escape the meter burn batarangs. Maybe looking for a super, but Honeybee dying in the worst way possible with a full set of resources, unable to use them, didn't want to commit or just throw a super out there or meter burn, a torpedo, and Sonic Fox remains patient.
That was a scary situation. Both players had super, both in kill range, and Sonic Fox was known for doing those instant air supers all the time. And Honeybee, I think the startup of flashes is like 9 frames. It's incredibly fast, and you can react to almost anything with it. But at the end, he couldn't react to that batarang with super, or else he would have died from taking the hit.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that game run back. It was smooth. The results the same. Sonic Fox advances, taking it 3-0, and he's going to be sitting in final, awaiting the winner of our match. We got Forever King, who successfully reversed the tide and came back off after being down 0-2 against Biohazard. Going up against Jupiter, the man who is in fact alive. We saw him today. If you're just joining us, the silhouette has been removed and he breathes once more for Injustice. Martian Manhunter God going up against Forever King, who has a stable of characters. Not sure who he's going to use. He also plays Doomsday. Maybe he goes Batman. We'll figure it out. That's a surprise we get from him. But just stay tuned as we get these 2 guys, ready to go. Also, trivia time. 3rd question. Keep following me because all of this matters, or maybe it doesn't matter at all. I don't know. But I do know what I'm going to do at the end here. So, in that game, when Sonic picked, when Sonic picked Killer Frost against AFK Joker, and he did Killer Frost's up 3. Those are the double kicks that kicked him over and over and over. After he fully traded up, how many up kicks did he do in that one combo? In a sequence. Now he dropped it and did it again. In one combo, what was the max amount of up kicks he did?
KP is really putting you guys through the ringer about paying attention to the stream. Let me tell you.
I am. I am. And also, again, maybe it matters. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. We'll figure it.
Also, we've updated the bracket that you guys are seeing right now. So we have added that 3rd place bracket there at the bottom. So this is what it looks like right now. We've got 3 matches left. We're going to do this other winner semis. Loser of that's going to go down to that third place bracket where those two will play for third place right before we do grand finals, which is going to give us our first and second place finisher.
Awesome.
Invites are sent. We've got King in here waiting on Jupiter, and this is going to be a clash of the Titans once again. Will we see, for the first time, Aquaman?
Oh boy, please.
We've had an Aquaman-less top 8
no.
for
What are you-
so far.
Stop.
So far.
Don't tease it, please. Please don't.
Although Bats wasn't bad of a pick against Martian. Trait did so well against Martian Manhunter.
But yeah, looking into this King of the Hill and Burrito Voorhees' player cards, and you both have. I think a lot of us tournament guys, if I remember correctly, you get that NetherRealm logo for having a perfect victory against somebody.
Yes.
So
That is exactly how you get that one.
We all wear it because we want that we got perfect on some poor online guy, or if you had to get it against AFK Joker, which
You guys can see it right
but, you know, it is what it is. That's so bad. I actually, when I bought this game for the PS4 version, and my first online match, I perfected somebody, and it was just bad. Like they didn't know how to play, so I just looped them with like tantrum stance gimmicks, like tantrum 1, cartwheel, 2 up 3, silly slide under, the reverse tantrum. Like they didn't know how to block it, so it was gimmicky, but it was still a perfect. And then I changed the player card immediately to reflect the NetherRealm logo. It's hilarious. But King got the General Zod out here now. Speaking of Zod, there was this thing where Zod players were torn on which costume you use. And I know pigs were up and down by the Man of Steel Zod costume. And I know M2 Dave used to wear the default. It was glorious times, man. The mixed guy. That trait, oh boy. Plenty nightmares coming from it. A swipe.
All of the triggered in me when Trait's out and he's near an interactable.
Oh my god. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Hold this unblockable.
I'm just going to eat this thing real quick because there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, man. Because Zod wins. He always wins. It's just take over. That win pose right there, by the way, was definitely top 5 in the game. Free. So much attention to detail in these games. They really do they make the characters feel alive, and I believe they did a good job of representation of the DC guys the first time around, and it's definitely shining again in Injustice 2. My favorite thing being the Clash Codes this time around. Like, there's so much life in all of the characters, and they feel like themselves individually, and it's a beautiful thing. So we'll be looking to see more of that, and yeah, looking forward to more of the roster, man. Just show everybody when you get the chance. All right, so King has about 15 seconds and right on cue.
And we get a Martian Manhunter mirror out of nowhere like an RKO, and he's going to challenge the Martian God with his own character. The kahunas on this man.
Well, let's do it. Let's fight fire with fire and orbs and naked stuff and marsh rocks and teleports and trait 3. Okay, no one does it. There it is. Doesn't start the match with it, but gets it out. And the overhead teleport sometimes becomes ambiguous. You don't know which side. Doesn't matter. It's safe anyway.
And King wasn't even ready for the teleport to hit and did not have the follow-up.
Now, some characters could walk under it. I'm not sure if Martian was one of them. Some can dash under it. Or you just beat a burn back 3 on reaction if you really wanted to challenge it. But wow, the jump 3 into the air interactable, guaranteed 25%.
If there's one thing we haven't seen tonight, so oh my gosh, the pillar!
Wait a minute,
death.
and that was the EX pillar, which hit from the ground. All right, teleporting under. I don't know, some upper body invincibility, maybe some tech.
And very good meter and back 3 to get out of that wake up.
All right, he's gonna have the orb there for Oki. Has to block it, teleports under, and wow, that's going to cost him a bar meter. I saw that red, tried to get the orb on screen, and again, tries to go back. Once again, that EX pillar, but it doesn't get the job done.
And going for the pseudo 50-50 on the 2-2 low scoop or the 2-2-2 string, which does end in over. We're going to see Dark Side. Shout out to Injustice 2.
that.
If you pre-order the game, he will be playable in Injustice 2.
There you go, and the Omega Beams, just to show you what he's capable of. Those didn't quite track because they were a straight shot, but best believe, Injustice 2, who knows what the moveset's going to look like. All we know that he is Darkseid. His announced trailer was pretty godlike, him just walking out at the end of that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he'll be
unfortunately,
able to
there was
do.
a tiny spike when that teleport connected from Forever King, and he had so many resources there to try to mount a comeback. He would have got a knockdown there. He had like 3 EX orbs he could have played with. And we get another Naked Martian on deck. And when I was trying to tell you earlier, KP, is that we've barely seen at all power characters and broken interactable damage.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much of it at all tonight. And Martian's a character to do it.
Martian Manhunter.
Sorry, I was mesmerized and hypnotized. Martian, you know, they zoom in on his face and the eyes, they kind of get me. And then, like, all his clothes are off. So I don't know how that works. People usually don't stare at me and then clothes just come off. So, like, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm having trouble. It's weird because there's 2 Martians. So whoever wins is just going to be naked mans everywhere. And Jupiter's going to take that first game. King. Or is it, AFK Joker? You know, we're just waiting to get this job done. As the Martian pick is already there on the screen.
I don't know about you, but I am used to people looking at me and their clothes just come right off.
Ooh, okay. See, maybe one day I'll get like you. I need to buy a pair of aviators and maybe grow my mustache out to like real man status if I can.
It's there.
But Jupiter,
that was on me actually. My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I have failed you. I failed you.
And Jupiter.
I got caught up in the moment. We've gotten spoiled by the AFK system. Okay, I'm spoiled by it. I don't have to do anything after I go AFK in Mortal Kombat. I just get to sit back.
If you saw it, like Jupiter was being like a true online warrior. He was deselecting and selecting the character like, yo, hurry up and pick. Like those type of guys. It just brings me back. I remember playing Jupiter like in the mornings because I'm one of those morning people. Yeah, I know. We don't exist or we're crazy and all of that. But the only guy who used to be up at like my times were Jupiter. So me and Jupiter would play like 50 games until he just decide, oh yeah, like okay KP, like I gotta go to McDonald's, so you know GG's. Always like yeah, you know. I'm gonna just walk down the street, all right, GG's. Like this like literally the type of stuff you would say, and I'm just like, okay, man, thanks for the games. You know, hope it's good. Wherever you're going, whatever you're going to get from McDonald's.
Is it gonna work?
Wait a minute.
Here we go. I got him
to the face and the broken Joker super. Wait a minute, Aquaman. It's time to end the tournament. If the guys that stream me are paying attention, which they are, Aquaman clearly just won this tournament by default as a hidden boss character. Give this man the money. Turn the stream off. Everyone go home. Hold that naked Martian. We should throw a pie at his special spots and cover him up because the Joker just proved why he was broke. Now imagine if someone actually tried with the character. Please.
Please. That was 2 buttons on reaction.
It was too much, man. How could anyone realistically compete with that? It just doesn't. It doesn't compute. And there we go. Things have just gotten serious. Aquaman in Atlantis. King wants to play what is seemingly the quintessential defensive character in Injustice 1.
And almighty Neptune.
Yep, yes. You know, full screen with from the deep. He has normals that outrange the majority of the cast from his trident. He has safety and one of the best traits in the game, which is a built-in combo breaker that breaks any combo unless he's airborne at the time of activation. So, he is still, you know, open to the mix. And when he has no trait, that overhead bounce is gonna open him up in the corner. He's gonna take the meterless from the deep conversion, spends the bar to gain 35% in total, And Jupiter with a nice down one in the face punish, man. Every percent adds up as they trade full screen projectiles.
And this is a character that Jupiter is so used to fighting.
And Jupiter already with the back 3 and the forward 3 doesn't want King to clash even a little over 50% under now. And big time pressure. He's going to get the low, but not able to convert into the back 3. And wow, too much mix from Jupiter. Got caught up in himself, gives King a chance. And what's he going to do with it? The wake up super. Not a chance. That was...
And Bruce from Finding Nemo almost makes a special appearance, but we are denied, as that super is going to whiff half screen. And for you guys at home that have not seen that super, it's quite fantastic. He stabs you with the trident, holds you up, and Shark Week happens. A great white comes in and takes you off of the trident and slams you on the ground.
And somehow they were able to top that in Injustice 2.
Oh, baby.
His super is ridiculous. And it's just another thing I'm looking forward to. I actually don't hate Aquaman going into Injustice 2. I'm going to give everybody a shot since I'm playing multiple characters now. And we will see how it goes. But his look is great. And that super animation, I mean, kudos to whoever designed that one, man. The animator's just beautiful. The sound effects, everything.
And even the stage of Atlantis is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in Injustice 2. When you look into the water, you're going to see an entire, oh my gosh, an entire ocean of beauty in the background.
Guaranteed interactable setup.
And guys, once again, I'm going to go and pull up the bracket for you. For those of you that may just now be tuning in, winner of this is going to go to grand finals, and we could have one of the matchups of Injustice history, Sonic Fox versus Jupiter, to try to take this. That was one of the best grand finals back and forth throughout the entire game's history that had ever happened. And can't wait. If it happens.
The last one at KIT was like a definite classic. Like on point. It was like a diverse top 8. It's beautiful top to bottom. And then Jupiter almost got the job done, but Sonic prevailed in the end as we head over the Ferris aircraft. You got the turbine. You have those rockets. A lot of power character friendly interactables in this level. And King going to Doomsday. All right, traits up. Doesn't care about your combos. You can't combo me. I'm in trait. Just gonna accept the half hit stun and work his way in. Gets the EX shoulder.
And actually cut the combo. The orb was out there the whole time. We didn't even know. And backdash.
That was so broke. If Jupiter knew that was there and would have just teleported, I think I would have just found a way to cut the PlayStation off. We need to end this now. This is too much.
And Forever King already showing the mix that Doomsday actually possesses, which is instead of doing down one Earthshaker, just doing raw Earthshaker, and it will throw your opponent off of their timing.
All right, and King's not able to get the kill, but somehow takes Martian's damage down as much as he can before he finally submits its first life bar. And there you go, just like that, ties it up.
And Jupiter not wanting to deal with any of the quick mix-ups that Doomsday has. And very good break. Very good, because now he's going to get a little bit of health back, and this might get his trait back. Put him full screen. It's a risk to pop it because Jupiter was known for teleporting.
Yeah, there you go. And right on cue, just as you get the words out, Jupiter again. This time the safe teleport. Catches the backdash. Tosses that toolbox. Wait a minute. King's armoring through. He's not going to have the bar, but throws a rocket instead. That can get the job done.
And very good.
Traits up. And the Earthshake. Meter burn. A push block. And there you go.
The very last second of the trait negates it. And Forever King stays alive here.
All right, and here another, in my opinion, top 5 win pros free. Doomsday just destroying everything because that's what he does. And I also have a question too, and it's kind of weird, and you probably can't answer it, and it's probably irrelevant. But I just want to know if I can, because I'm a guy who has the hair and stuff like that. Who braids Doomsday's hair? I just want to know.
Do you really want
He
to
has a
know?
braid. Yeah, who braids?
Doomsday. That's who braids Doomsday's hair. I don't know actually.
Oh, okay.
I actually.
Oh man, because I was gonna try to find out, because like
Solomon
I think his braid is cool.
we can Google it.
Okay. Trivia question number 5. Who braids Doomsday's nah. Let's not get carried away. But King, staying alive right now, trying to find it. And Aquaman's gonna, select the stage here, and we're gonna go to the reactor at the Watchtower. Yes, we do. KP knowing the RNG
And
levels.
Forever King picked Grundy. I love that these players are picking characters that we're not actually seeing in the tournament.
Yeah, it gives an insight.
Just so we get to see a lot of these characters.
At least on some cool level stuff. Grundy, man, one of the coolest designs, Command grab trait, knives in his back. Swamp hands were like the great neutral step, especially EX, quick blow from anywhere on the screen.
Corpse Walk, one of the scariest things you'll ever see coming at you in a fighting game.
Oh man, 3 hits of armor that he can cancel, which helped him get in against zoners, but I mean, some characters like Superman or people who had such multi-hitting moves just wrecked Grundy, and he had some major problems. A character I would have loved to see more, and Tyrant definitely put all the work in with him that he could, but being on the West Coast, home of the Superman, things were just a little too hard for him every single weekend Wednesday Night Fights.
And look at the damage that King is doing here.
Into the reset, gets the back to overhead. Oos.
They gave this character
wait
that was a
a minute.
70% combo. That was all a combo.
Oh wait a minute!
That
No,
was
no,
all-
no! He
that
just
was-
teabagged. He just teabagged AFK Joker King. Come on, man! You did a combo on a dummy. You want to
Come on,
teabag?
bro.
King.
I'm on to you, guy.
King.
Guess who's not going
That
to be
being said,
in the
that was a great
Injustice
combo.
Invitational too.
Yeah, nice style though. I respect it. Nice hat too. It's nice. Who dressed Grundy?
Also, he had a one button. This thing right here. One button command grab that did like 30% damage. One button.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Martian
That
And
ticked
if you
off of
remember-
everything, by the way.
If you remember in the early days, you couldn't clash any part of that throw. So end game matches were hit into the command grab, guaranteed 30%. Hold that. There were some beautiful designs and some questionable ones, but we had fun. We rocked it out. And here we go. King trying to fight back. On the cusp again. Can he reverse 3-0 once again? Doomsday got the job done for one game. Wow, and some fantastic tracking on that. Doomsday dash was one of the better dashes of the game. Covered so much space, great recovery, and could hop over things, occasionally here and there. All right, and the raw shoulder, no punish, traits up. Earthshake.
And this was one matchup that actually bothered Jupiter a little bit at the end of the game. We saw White Boy do very well in that matchup. We saw PL pick it so many times, and Forever King himself.
And down one into the air grab on the input error. Push blocks. Jupiter wants this round now. King spins the bar to try to steal the first like bar, but is going to get chipped out by the teleport.
And who knows what side that teleport hit on? Jupiter doesn't even know. Ask him yourself. He'll give you the same answer I just told you.
Yeah, I believe you. I'll put my money on Aquaman on that one. They don't need to know. And denial of the Roomba toss. King with no bar and no trait up. Finding it hard to work his way in, but remaining patient is going to go for the raw shoulder. This time punished.
And
Uses the up venom.
It looked like Jupiter forgot his combo there with that jump one. It was probably instant jump on the teleport. Maybe just dropped it there. And King's gonna try to mount a comeback, but his trade is gone.
Yeah,
And we saw
a
that
nice
earlier.
punish. And he's going to shoulder right into the orb. The placement right on point. Jupiter keeping it in front. That's his insurance policy. And plus 20 if you run into it. King, even though traded up where he takes less block and hit stun, doesn't have the health to survive. Jupiter closes it out.
with that win, he is going to go into Grand Finals where he will play Sonic Fox for a chance at $500.
But before that, we're going to get this third place match going. And it's going to be Forever King against Honeybee. Who's going to take that extra one place, the extra few bucks in the pocket? You won the game, you lost, but hey, you get a second chance just to boost your stats up a little bit more. One set to determine it all. Will it be the Flash God Lord? Will it be King? Will we see Batman? We've actually seen his Batman the least in this tournament. I guess we'll figure it out.
That is true. And guys, thank you once again to our partners here at the Injustice Invitational and Combat Cup, Cross Up, Savage Series, all the things that Streamy is doing for the FGC as a whole. Check them out at catalystmints.com. Use discount code Streamy to save 5%. And I'll probably hit you with T-Pain again so he can give you some more knowledge on it. They do have a briefcase full of pills. So if you want to get arrested in an airport, check them out at catalystmints.com. Save 5%. Smash.gg. If you're a tournament organizer, if you're a player, this is a go-to site. If you're looking for tournaments, if you're looking to host tournaments, this is a great site for everyone. There's so many tournaments here. All the offline ones are switching to it, online tournaments as well. It has a great online tournament system, offline bracket system. It's everything you want in tournament organization, all in one site. It's fantastic. You can have pre-reg there. You can sell merchandise on it. It's crazy how you can do everything on this site. Check them out, smash.gg. And thank you to Streamy. Check them out at twitter.com/streamy, youtube.com/streamyvids, and instagram.com/stream_me. This is the site that you guys are on, what you are watching. The least you can do is give them a follow, retweet this out, try to build our FGC scene here on Streamy. And if you guys are looking to stream, you can get partner in less time with more features. Create an account, stream, get 50 followers. You can get partner with a 70-30 split in your favor.
There you go. In your favor, you stick around, they've been, who knows? They even have contests going, you sign up, you watch the Combat Cup, you win an Elgato, use it, come and stream here on the platform and give some content to fill in between while we're waiting for the Combat Cups and Injustice Invitational as we get into here. Also, I'm just kind of still losing it because you clearly said, you have a suitcase full of pills. So it's just, I don't know.
I didn't say it. I'm quoting T-Pain over here. I'm quoting T-Pain.
I know. It's hard. I go everywhere and I scream Florida boys into any venue I walk in, and that's worldwide. But some of the things we do are questionable, but I don't care. But having a suitcase full of pills is very questionable as a man who has constant airport. Bad luck, to say the least. I think I'll pass on the suitcase full of pills. I'll just take them at the event, all right? And we'll do it from there.
And guys, this is going to be a third place match, Honeybee versus Forever King. Honeybee is in here waiting on Forever King. And as KP had mentioned, Season 2, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are interested in competing, registration is live for week number 1, where you will catch all kinds of new talent here on the Combat Cup, where on Sundays you will find myself and Big D casting. KP will be joining me for every top 8, week in and week out on Wednesdays, 8 p.m., where you guys are. And on Thursdays, we're going to have Doughboy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's actually live for Conquest as well for week number 1. Excellent there. Where Doughboy is going to be joined by Saga on Thursdays.
Yeah,
and
Young Saga, I appreciate the kid. He's really doing his thing for the Latin American scene, who those guys are tuning in and keeping up with all the here and there, just trying to be recognizable on a global scale. And this definitely helps, to have a voice and someone they can look to. And yeah, man, just shout to Stream Me for the things just where you got your talent levels and it's everywhere. And everybody's just giving good quality work and after the production and the great job from season 1. It'll be great to go through a second time and see what's happening and help out, from this side of things. It should be fun. Shouts to Doughboy as well, man. Get out to a major, Doughboy. Put you on the mic.
I believe he is scheduled for Winter Brawl next,
That's
according to his Twitter.
And he should be good to go.
And we're
All
waiting
right.
on Forever King for this next match for you guys. And what is up for grabs right now is a $50 difference. Loser of this is going to get $100. Winner is going to walk home with $150.
There you go. I mean, that's a difference, man. That's almost enough for something that I'm about to do.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Stick around, man. It's Injustice. Oh man, teabags. Hold up. I don't know if that's what Bruce Wayne teaches his disciples. Not that Flash is one, but I mean, you in the asylum right now. Oh, we're getting a special guest fight from Mr. Aquaman taking off the gloves. Oh, okay. That was just 2 seconds only. You don't get the full exclusive.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm scrubbed. I'm good.
Yeah. Mr. Aquaman, I'm just gonna say he was looking for the Injustice 2 Bag 3 animation, and that's what happened there. It wasn't his fault. All right.
Oh,
It's not his fault.
Okay.
It's not his fault.
oh, and here we go.
I see you in the chat. Do not ridicule Mr. Aquaman to go. He whipped that Bag 3 on purpose for dramatic value. That's why he did it.
I was not a good Batman.
Yeah, but Ares though.
I was decent Aries.
Yo, Godsmack resets when they were guaranteed. Don't you miss those?
Every waking moment of my life.
All right, so let's all just bow our heads in Bible thump or say a prayer for Mr. Aquaman and Ares players. No.
Let's say a prayer for KP's camera.
For KP, yes, because it was so not broke that the Godsmack had to be taken out, and Ares players everywhere lost all their resets, and they had to rely on gimmicks for the rest of the game.
It probably made me better, to be honest with you.
It did. It made you a better player, but who cares about being good when you can be broke and win? For
Exactly.
free? Yes.
All right, guys, this is our third place match. We are in top four still. One of these guys is going to walk home with $100. The winner walking home with $150.
All right.
And King coming out with Martian again.
All right, it's serious stuff. $50 difference on the line. As you said, the winner's going home with $150, loser with $100. Still nothing to shake your head at for an invitational, having fun. And King's gonna get the combo, keeping it simple. The meaningless stuff, 24% damage. It all adds up.
And that's not a bad paycheck for something that you can do without pants on.
Ooh, watch yourself. Well, we've seen Martian without pants a lot tonight. Maybe that's the theme here. Maybe King took off his pants at home. We will never know. We don't want to know. But right now, he's trying to use his space game.
And blocks
Flash out.
the headbutt high.
All right, he's going to pay for it. Is this enough to kill? Yes, it is. The torpedo, just enough damage on the tail end to get the job done. And Honeybee instantly with the torpedo doesn't allow the orb setup. And dashes under the orb. We saw it in slow motion from the spike there, but
And Flash,
hard not. Go ahead.
one of the only characters in Injustice that can punish Martian's teleport
Yeah, man.
with a frame for perfect DP, as you just saw there.
I mean, you take what you can get. Sure, it isn't quite a full combo, but each one of these DPs adds up, and that's now two. That's about the equivalent damage of a throw. And Flash is going to press the interactable button first. They both went for it, and Honeybee, still on his first life bar there. Is he trying to send a message? I don't know. But either way it goes, he's one step closer to $150. The Elseworld skin still on display. Flash with the arms folded, just another day. I got this in the bag. I love the cockiness from Honeybee.
That's something that the Flash has tenfold in the comic book, and just as a character, is the cockiness. And when you're the fastest man on the planet, it kind of comes with the territory.
For sure. All right, so we're gonna get Aquaman to AFK Joker here, and stage selected. Back to the reactor. It's a sign, maybe.
And once again, this is your third place match. Winner of this is going to set third and fourth place. And then we're going to have grand finals where we're going to set first and second. And coming up after this is going to be none other than Sonic Fox versus Jupiter. I mean, I don't think that it could have been written any better than that.
No. And just like that, 2 combos. His first health bar is gone. Honeybee making quick work of the AFK. This is what I like to see. Get them done. All right. I want to thank Honeybee for helping move things along with the swiftness, as you know, as Flash players do. He's going to get the win streak bonus, so he's going to gain more experience. I'm sure Honeybee's going to try to make level 99 on his Injustice 1 account again. As a joke. You know, NRS always have these like ridiculous achievements. I remember in MK9 they had this master all characters thing where to master a character you had to spill 10,000 pints of blood with him or her, have 100 wins, perform 100 fatalities, play with the character with 24 hours of in-game time. That's ridiculous. And there was one more, I forget what it is, but that's ridiculous. 24 hours of in-game time with each character? Stop it. Who did that?
Some people don't even clock that many hours in an RPG.
Yeah. And, you know, as we get into this match, let's keep it here. I'll get back to that for Injustice Ridiculous reach level 100 achievement. I think King might have done it. And win streaks definitely help as you get more experience. But experience is something you need. Yeah, for offline tournament play, which translates here. Honeybee with the read, chasing King down with the forward dash, going to get the full traded combo.
It drops him and picks it right back up with a down 1-2, which is a double hitting low.
Yeah, and that's, you know, it's always a beautiful thing where you can drop a combo, get 40%, and then it just leaves. You know, life is good at that point. There really isn't much to complain about.
And very good reaction there from Honeybee. See the startup, but the wake up teleport. But Forever King's going to close out that health bar. And Forever King has so many resources now to try to mount a comeback.
All right, has a bunch of stuff on the screen, trying to set up that wall. Keep Flash on the outside. Oh, a little bit of lag. Both guys jumping out.
And that I was about to say, that cannon has one of the most crazy blast radiuses you'll ever see. Sometimes it'll hit you full screen for no reason whatsoever.
And a lot of patience. Honeybee finally, after making his way through the field of phases and mine little bombs under orbs on the screen, sees the opening, double dashes in, opens King up and forces a clash.
And it freezes up in the clash animation.
And not like this.
And King has disconnected.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Our first one tonight, you know, for being an incredibly old online system, it was holding up incredibly well tonight.
Yeah, we may have gotten a little ahead of ourselves, but
it almost held up for the entire night, and we're going to restart that and the King of the Hill while Reddit, because I actually cannot invite while I'm in there.
All right, so it's going to remain. We're going to restart that game there, and it'll be 1-0 Honeybee, and you know, we'll take the time. We'll get King back in here. Oh, let's wait a minute. Let's not invite 8 people. We'll have a
whoa. All right, guys, and while I get these guys back in here, guess what? I'm gonna T-Pain you again.
T-Pain.
What's good, everybody? It's your homeboy T-Pain. Let's take a look at some cool stuff. Here we go. Boom! Catalyst mints. You know what these are? Energy mints. Amazing. You didn't think I was going to say that, but they are. I'll tell you a little something about this. Vitamin B, packed with it. Caffeine, packed with it. You know what it's not packed with? Sugar. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. You don't want calories. There's no calories in this. It's amazing. It's for your long gaming sessions after that weird date at Taco Bell. You don't want that. You want to be energized. Pop a mint, breath is good, and your energy is up. You know what's even cooler? You can either buy it like this, 1 pack, or you can buy the whole case. You can play Pulp Fiction with it. You can do a lot of stuff with this. So if you feel like getting arrested in the airport, then buy the whole case. It's a fucking briefcase full of pills. Take a choice. Put it in there like that, boom. Now you're on your way. Catalyst Mints is the energy mint. I'm gonna need you to come take 6 of these. Pour them in your mouth, just open up the
Hope you guys enjoyed another word from our boy T-Pain over there with Catalyst Mints.
Yeah, man.
I absolutely love that commercial. And we got B back in here, just waiting on Forever King to join us once again.
Yeah, man, I'm just looking at the stats that scroll across these things that a player's number 1 on the Survivor leaderboard with a record of 0. Sick, bro. How'd you do it?
And just give us a second to get this King of the Hill pack together for you guys.
Yeah, man, we're getting close. Remember, stay tuned because at the end, this whole time I've just been figuring out how I'm gonna do it, and I still haven't decided. But stay tuned. You know, there's something in there. If one of you lucky viewers is gonna be eligible for a thing or two. Might be a high five, virtual one, virtual hug.
Might be an
Might be more.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Might be
There
an
you go. Even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once again, guys, Honeybee is up 1-0, trying to get an extra $50 because both of them are sitting at $100 right now. In theory,
Yes. They have earned that so far.
loser of this is going to get $100. Winner is going to get $150 and get to say that they placed third tonight in the Injustice Invitational. Loser is going to place fourth. We do have King of the Hill finally reformed. And once Honeybee does 4 trade combos to me, we will have game 2 of B versus King. If only Trey came back that quick and we could just get through these much quicker.
Oh, man. I mean, I remember in the early days, people would just pick Blood God Kotal and MKX.
Yes.
Crystal Totem, Blood Sacrifice. Yo, let's go.
4-2, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2.
Down 2, 1 with air grab. Why not? It was beautiful.
80% later.
Yes. In 5 seconds. Beautiful. We're getting the corner. Obsidian, Crystal Totem, Blood Sacrifice, down 2, down 2, down 2, down 2.
Ooh.
No.
Here we go,
And
guys. Not like this. Not like this. Injustice, not like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to give you guys another video while I set up another one. Here's a quick word from streaming.
All right. Get these guys. Get them in here and get things good to go. 2 sets away from finishing the night off. And it is 1-0 Honeybee currently. So keep that in mind as we try to get everything going once again. Just hold tight. You know, thanks for your patience. And we're definitely going to get the rest of this going.
Yep, sorry about that, guys. The video actually crashed my XSplit real quick, so I am not going to press that button again. Heads up. Just a heads up. And there's the bracket once again. We are 2 matches away from finishing this thing out. And we're here until it's over, okay? We're not giving up. I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to run around. Okay. And hurt you. I had to finish it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I got it out. I got it out of me. It's out of my system, KP. It's out of my system. I did it one time.
I respect it.
We're good.
I respect it.
We're good.
That song is actually like godlike, by the way.
It is. It is. All right, both players are in. Both players are in. Let's see if Honeybee can survive killing me, and we'll get this match for you guys. We're hoping. We're praying to the NRS gods right now. Elder gods, grant us a good connection for another 30 minutes.
For the young Lord and Savior, young Edmond. Save us all and give us the connections we need. Make God.
I love watching Honeybee just do swag, flash stuff that no one else does. Oh, and I gotta reset that real quick. I got you, KP.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Ooh, you actually left the party. Hold on. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Yeah, I should be good to go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
All right, players are in.
Grossing.
Players are in. They're about to play.
All right.
Martian Manhunter.
Are you good?
Just about. All right. Good to go. Right on
There
time.
we go. Right on time. All right, guys. Honeybee is up 1-0. This is for third place.
Begin.
All right. He's going to go for the dash over. Gets the jump over out, but isn't ambiguous enough to hit on any side. And Honeybee is going to go straight into the low crouching, traits up immediately, catches King trying to press a button out of this pressure.
And all of that
Simply
did
not
combo.
return.
All that did combo and trade.
All right, gets the orb out in front, allows himself the safety to toss that bat symbol. And the punish on the overhead splash teleport, Honeybee, remember, piece by piece, he'll take the little 5% or 6 or whatever that move does. It all adds up. Sometimes you get what you get and you have to go from there, and that's just what it is.
And Honeybee picking up right where he left off before the long intermission.
Will you not listen to reason?
Yeah, and just like that, King is forced to wager. What is he willing to spend on this? 3 bars.
And very good forward dash from Honeybee. Doesn't get the full punish, but you know, he's got that tech with the forward dash, as you had mentioned earlier, underneath that teleport and then punishing the whiff of it. Because if there's one thing that teleport does have, the one weakness is that it does whiff.
Wow, and right there, Honeybee simply walking to try to, block in preparation for the teleport, but instead walks completely out of its range, allowing for a bigger and more potent punish. All right, and King's going to get the dash in, take that life bar. Huge uphill battle at this point, and yeah, that's it. That's going to do it. Honeybee with the easy hit confirm. Out for the jump in, into the lightning kicks. 2-0. No naked Martians. Just a cocky man with his arms folded on the roof like, yeah, I got this. And Honeybee, 1 game away from that great $50 difference he's looking at for this third place game.
And he can say to Forever King, I got third place, you got fourth place. Hold that, bro.
Damn. Hold that. It's Injustice 2? Yo.
Hold that was an Injustice thing. It actually wasn't around that much for MKX, but back in the Injustice days, that was the thing. That was the hip terminology. Hold that, bro.
The Joker.
Yeah, this is probably, the last win, the last call for Injustice 1 as far as side effects go, and someone's definitely going to have to hold it here.
We had a shirt that just said "Hold That" on the back. PTH, Palatown Hero shirts. The back of it just said "Hold That."
Oh my God, he took it back. The Palatown Hero.
Way back. Woo! We were
Pokeball.
we were a rogue squadron. Palatown Heroes was
Oh man,
the Virginia Maryland crew,
dude, that takes it back so far.
and then everyone joined, and then it just became
Everywhere.
yeah. It was
Palatown.
it got too big for its own good. It was ancient Rome in a day. So those are fun times, guys. Tonight we all get to relive our former Injustice days, and it's been an absolute blast to do it with you.
Yeah, it was too fun, man. There was just so many, like the discrepancy between all the scenes and how everyone was so different. The way they viewed the game, the way they viewed characters, the way they cheered, how they acted at events. It was the best. It was
the best. The tier list difference when shifting around in the country was amazing.
Oh man, for real. It was just, scenes calling out each other about matchups or like the rivalries just between all the regions. Anytime, if a region specialized in a character and somebody from somewhere else beat them, it was a big deal, and it was just great, man.
What a ballsy start from Honeybee to start the match with a DP right out of the gate. And I believe it's a 6-frame startup on that DP.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right.
it's crazy. Even just looking at the coast, all right, you go up to New Jersey, Superman's broken, #1 in the game. You go to Virginia, we're all crying about Green Lantern being dumb and the most broken character in the game.
Yeah,
you go to Florida, Doomsday's the worst. He's the best character in the game. You go over to the West Coast, Aquaman's dumb and broken. He's the best in the game.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Just to hear all those vocalized opinions being displayed through actual like tournament play and practice, and people showing why they had backing for their reasons. Then you had the super diverse GGA who played like all the oddball characters, and they just had like extensive matchup knowledge across the board. And yeah, man, it was great.
Man, B is just being relentless right now, and King has to come off his resources, and he's going to need it to mount this gigantic comeback needed.
Yeah, he doesn't have Clash now, so any hit is going to lead into a full combo, into some crazy tech reset. Knowing Honeybee, that's what he lives for, the setups.
We haven't seen it yet, the actual restand off the trait.
Yeah, and King just being very patient right now. A little, risky on that jump 3 in the teleport. I don't know what he was looking for, but here we go.
He went for it, but actually dropped
This
it.
is the combo. Yeah, how he gets a raw jump in anyway. I mean, that's when you know things are going your way, and Honeybee is just steamrolling at this point. And could this be the makings of is the Guile theme playing in the background? Is Doomsday back there bopping to the Guile theme? The overhead smash.
Oh, you gotta watch out for that
Thinks to wake
spaceship
up.
too.
No punish. And he's baiting. He's waiting for Honeybee to get close. Has the orb for protection. Overhead punish. And the teleport. Here we go. King has life.
No combo off of that from Forever King, and Honeybee just simply wakes up, and he's gonna close it out, and he is gonna take he's gonna take 3rd place and go home with $150 for the night. And also congratulations to Forever King placing 4th and getting $100 for himself. And thank you guys to both of you for showing up for the Injustice Invitational and giving us a show.
Yeah, man. Also, thank you for your patience, man, bearing through it. It is what it is. But we got things going. And coming up next, Championship. Young Sonic Fox going up against Young Jupiter, who is in fact alive. The reborn Jupiter 2.0. Rising from the ashes just in time for his Justice 2. The Martian Manhunter himself going up against Batgirl. In my opinion, these two guys, it's just, it was clear. Any given day, any given event, I don't care who you are. If these guys are in the bracket, like, you pick them for top 8 free and potentially to meet in finals. Same thing going for Theo. I throw Honeybee in there as well. It's just the amount of talent and great consistency that these guys displayed for the entirety of the game or at least from the moment when Jupiter came on the scene and Sonic after Batgirl came out, and he was playing Killer Frost and all this crazy stuff. You just knew, and you would always get greatness. And here they are, years later, still able to make it happen. And honestly, they both look like they haven't lost a step. Especially Jupiter. He's probably secretly been playing Injustice this whole time. That's why we thought he died.
Exactly.
But we'll figure it out. The biggest test is always here at the end when it comes to the Fox, and who's gonna take home the $500, man?
Big difference between first and second place.
Oh yeah, 3 matches that you need to win. $500 for first place.
And we have them in here just waiting for it to get to the actual start of the match. And guys, this is going to be for everything. Winner's going to get $500. The loser going home with $250. This is Grand Finals of the Injustice Invitational, presented by Sreemi.
Okay. All right, Joker's going to get worked right now. We've almost had just enough of him. I'd like to congratulate Joker as a guest character. And you know what?
Martian Manhunter wins.
Yeah, I think I know how I'm going to make people eligible for it. It'll be really easy. Give everybody a fighting chance. Because my trivia questions are OD. And there's no way that anyone has gotten them all right. Actually, there's probably a way. But I know what I'm going to do.
All right, guys. We've got Noble Jupiter versus Echo Fox, Sonic Fox. Who do you guys like in that chat? Let me see some Noble emotes for Jupiter, and let's see some Echo Fox logos for Sonic Fox. Show me in that chat who you guys want. This is Grand Finals of the Injustice Invitational. Let's get into it.
All right. Headed to Reactor. Aquaman trying to get some extra points for his profile there, going with the plus 200 option. I see you. And Martian versus Batgirl. Number 1 versus number 2 in the majority of tier lists worldwide. Besides the people who thought, Aquaman was probably 1 or 2. But other than that,
And
Battle of the Titans, Battle of the top tiers.
oh, and a big whiffed back 3 from Sonic Fox. But
All right, and
a phenomenal whiff punish of his own.
yeah, there you go. Jupiter returning the favor, whipping a back 3 of his own, and now he's going to pay for it dearly with his life. That, my friends, is 56% damage into a cross-up. And Jupiter staying alive, refusing to give up that last life bar before he can take as much as he can from Sonic to try to even things up.
I absolutely love Jupiter's use of that jump normal whiff into the teleport to punish those safe wake-ups.
Great. All right. And that's a hugely unsafe. He only gets a down 1 from it. This time gets the scoop, spins the bar to guarantee he takes the life. And now he has Sonic's back into the corner. Orb's pressure is out and jumps into the bowler.
And resets it.
Wow.
What? That is... I've actually never even seen that, and I thought I had seen everything from Sonic Fox in that corner. And that's going to be
And
some
wait
big
a
reset
minute.
damage.
And that's just beautiful awareness. That drone coming
No
just
punish.
in time for
Jupiter, if he'd have got...
And that was just a fantastic sequence of events. Let's go over that. Sonic went to burn him with the flames of the fire, but Jupiter goes for the beat of burn back 3, armors through. He then continues his combo in time as Sonic takes the first game. And by the time his combo is finishing, a drone flies over and he gets to jump 1 into the interactable reset for free. Then after that, he tries to teleport away and Sonic just simply remains patient, notices he has him on chip damage, and although Jupiter's mounting his comeback and he's 1 mix-up away from stealing that game, Sonic is able to just stay calm, use the right reversal there with the cartwheel, and at that point, any option from the cartwheel on the chip. And he takes game 1. Even though he was in a bit of a scramble, he was able to hold it down, take advantage of any opportunity that was presented to him.
Flash.
And Sonic Fox is going to pick the Flash here to try to do some damage.
Yeah,
And
popular guy, eh?
speeding up this grand final.
I like it.
So shouts to him. And guys, just an epic first game. But we've been talking about the whole time of how how crazy these two actually play each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
And
baby.
picking up right left off, and this man is just gonna lightning kick me to death. The savagery.
That is an infinite against Joker. Let's go. Oos, 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 oos. Oh, and he blows the infinite because he's Sonic Fox, and he has a style at the end. All right, triple down 2 combo. The unbelievable scaling, 10%. Super gravity scaling. No way you're comboing at 3 of those, even with the trait. And there we go. Getting into game 2 just as quick as we got into game 1. Once everything was good to go, the Jupiter's gonna stand by Martian Manhunter, you know, I'm assuming. And Fox, tried and true with Batgirl, definitely worth the price of admission and a grand finals that, you know, most people probably had on their fantasy bracket checklist here.
Martian Manhunter.
And almost going back to Watchtower, but we get some of the crazier setups in the game off of that laser on this stage.
Yeah,
Sonic
man.
Fox, a big fan of him.
Also, from the left side, if you can start the combo with the swing of the ship over there, you can then combo off of Doomsday in the back.
Massive
and
damage.
most likely into a phase and throw this little ice star up here. But you know, that's wishful thinking. As the star is gone immediately, and Jupiter tries to
and
work his way.
Jupiter not able to hit confirm that EX pillar into a teleport. And very good reaction. Oh my gosh, and what a conversion from Jupiter!
Yeah, talk about the reaction, and just like that, gets the orb out, safety enough to block the teleport, gets the down 1, and Jupiter is dominating here in game 2. Stop it. He's expending any resource he gets to take damage from Sonic. Staying in control, he's gonna block it. And no punish on that string. Martian can punish it with his 4-1, 5.
Oh, and I think he went for a back 3 there. But once again, banning out these wake-ups with the jumps in the teleport. Jupiter's on fire right now. Oh my gosh, the reactions on this man.
Being kicked in the head.
That is so ridiculous.
And oh
And
my,
wakes-
everything.
Wakes up immediately with the teleport, has no fear, no care. He does have an extra life bar to play with, gets the orb out, and the jump back 3 into the teleport. There is a new king, and that man is Noble Jupiter, very much alive, 1-to-1.
That was one of the best sequences against Sonic Fox I've ever seen. Everything he did was perfect. He read him every single time. Crazy. The straight back jump 3s, the bait on the cartwheel with simply jumping over him into the teleport to whiff punish, and the insane reads on the raw teleports. Jupiter's on fire right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Those jump back 3s are reactions. So not only does he
Yeah,
have
that's what looks scary.
That is absolutely scary. He traded up at the front, using that trait 3 to deny Sonic on his jump ins from far out.
Superman.
As you know, Batgirl covers a lot of distance with her jump in. Once she gets that connection, then you have to guess. Push blocking and keeping the pillars up and the orbs in the right place to minimize the amount of mix he had to deal with up close. Jupiter has a game plan, sticking to it, as he pulls out the Superman for AFK Joker. And everyone's just dropping combos against Joker. I mean, he's broke. His standing hitbox, sometimes he decides to disappear, so he has invincible properties for like 20 seconds straight. Another reason why Joker was broke and banned.
And if you get hit by his trait, you lose whatever bar of health you're actually on.
There you go. All right, the 2-2-3. And man, that just reminds
We're
me
probably
of-
gonna get Joker banned in Injustice 2 right out of the gate, just from all the stock.
Yeah, if he makes it, go on. But seeing that 2-2-3 string brings a lot of memories, man. You look at West Coast, and it was the SoCal special, man. 2-2 scoop. They
2-2
always do
scoop,
it,
yes.
and it always would work, and it was just glorious. It just 2-2 scoop.
All right, guys, we've got an epic in the making. 1-1 between Noble Jupiter and Echo Fox's Sonic Fox. It's getting
All right.
crazy in here.
Uh-oh. And
Oh,
this could
no.
spell trouble.
Yes,
That Roomba, you know, Sonic has some tech, and
it's
you can get
scary.
a lot of damage from that Roomba on an unscaled setup. I remember DMS found some tech with the Roombas, and then it just got crazy. And instantly, Sonic's walking back, activates the Roomba, and blows him up anyway. Great security blanket. and jumps into the orb.
And wow, baiting on an anti-air attempt from Sonic Fox. And once again, everything working, but the teleport does come out in time. That was not a hard knockdown off that jump one.
And
a whip.
Sonic's gonna miss the bola. A little gravity change as that combo started with an anti-air, got a back 3 and a background bounce. So Martian Manhunter dropping faster than normal. Cartwheel gets him in, starts to push him towards the corner, goes low, and a punish. Down 1 into the grabs. Expends the meter. Does he have enough to kill? Oh, in the raw teleport, Sonic's gonna spin his bar and make sure he evaporates that first life bar. So important to get that because then, and you know, Jupiter ties it up. But in those sequences, when you can take any extra bit of damage off, knowing that they can't combo you because they're going to kill you in the next 2 hits, that's so important to me. Sonic gets 42% in the meter burn back 3.
And Sonic Fox is trying to cartwheel his way out to victory, like we've seen so many times.
All right, he's going to spin the bar, gets the back 3 into the corner combo, throws the head, and uses the cartwheel invincibility on wake up to avoid that interactable damage.
And wait a minute now. This is going to be a draw on the meter. And I think they're about even health right now.
What's it going to be? Is somebody going to bluff? No bluff. Both spin the bars out.
Oh, but here comes the net. He's going to do it. All right.
Just like that, Sonic Fox is going to use the Roomba, teleport in. It's going to be completely safe. Jupiter wouldn't be able to challenge it, but he tries to trade 3 and denies Sonic entry, instead getting caught by the teleport, hold him enough block stun to get exploded by the Roomba. That's about 25%. Unblockable. And Sonic Fox, these guys are trading blows. Now we're up 2-1. Can he close it out? Will we go to Game 5? Championship hype.
Guys, I've got something for you. I'm asking both players. Do you guys want to see this grand final be a first to 5, rather than a first to 3?
Wait a minute. Young Aquaman throwing the wrench in the finals. What's it gonna be? If both players agree to it, we will allow this to go to first to 5. $500 on the line. It's only right. Why not? Figure it out.
Catch me if you can.
Fox says he does not mind a first to 5. Waiting on a confirm from Jupiter, and I see him typing. We're in. Both players have agreed. This grand finals is now a first to 5. We're gonna be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Strap yourselves in, because it's gonna be a hell of a ride.
Look at Aquaman mixing it up early. I like this. Just mix it up. You never know what you're gonna get. You walk into it, you see a grand final set. You thought it was gonna be sweet, and you know what? You know, just expect the unexpected tonight, and that's just what it is. No one knew that it was gonna go first to 5, and now there you have it. Sonic Fox up 2-1. Will he run away with it? Will Jupiter come back and close the door now, or will they trade blows in this prize fight? A lot of AFK Joker to go. 3 matches down. Potentially 6 more to go. 5 or 7 or whatever. I don't care. I just want to see more Injustice. Let it rock.
We're letting it rock, baby. This is a first to 5. Sonic Fox needs 3 more games in order to take this. Jupiter needs 4. Ooh. We're gonna be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Strap yourselves in. We got some Injustice action. Trying to send the game out with a bang.
You know, and just to ensure that people stay in, what KP is gonna do after this set is that I'll have one last question, and and I want to apologize now for being a troll. Actually, I don't apologize. All my trivia questions, they all, because I'm Ed Boon Jr., right? None of it matters. I have one last question. All right, you'll have to follow me, Aquaman, Stream.me, and everybody in the whole team there on Twitter. And I'm gonna tweet a question. All you have to do is answer it, and add the hashtag. We'll figure out a hashtag. Stream me something, and I'm gonna choose a winner at random, and I am going to give you a copy of Injustice 2 for whatever system you want, just like that, straight up.
Bam!
Straight up. Thanks for watching. Now, we are going to make sure you were in this chat when it happened. So, post something here so we know you were here. I'll ask the question afterwards. We'll come up with the hashtag, and the winner's going to win a free copy of Injustice 2 for whichever system they want. I got you. But we got you. Let's put it that way.
Now, SKP was was going through the incredible. Thank you, KP. The fucking best.
Yeah,
but Jupiter is putting on a display while you were doing that, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay. He'll be okay. We got 5 games. You know?
We do. This
They'll
is the first to 5.
They'll pick me later. All right, so here we go. Jupiter is just like that, being the prize fighter that he is. He wants to run it back. You told me first to 5 against Sonic. Well, cool. More games to body him, because that's what we all want to do. And a lot of patience right now coming from the Fox. Eats the raw teleport. It's going to convert. And a raw DP? No, Sonic. Not today. Jupiter came to fight, trying to tie it up at 2 games apiece. Sonic Fox sitting on a full super. And here we go, the start. Any kill with this. He's going to get the down 2 into the bola. Wow, and the mix. No plus frames into it. Raw right after the jump in. And Jupiter's back. It's to the wall. Big problem. Trait 3. He's going to put up the wall here. Orbs. Pressure.
And the instant jump 1 overhead, and that's going to chip out. Stop it, Jupiter, stop it.
You see, stop. Nah, man. Nah, I gotta break everything. No, man, Jupiter. Oh my God, stop, yo.
Guys, welcome. If this is your first time seeing Injustice 1 at the highest possible level on the planet, you guys are watching it.
Stop it, my man. Listen, I know it's a first of 5, but you didn't have to get nasty like that in game 4. Jupiter ties it up in 2 games apiece. We're in for the long haul. This is not a decisive game 5. This is only to take the lead. First of 5, a potential entire set still to go. And Jupiter, if that wasn't a message, then I don't know what is. I really don't know how to explain it.
The back and forth between these guys has already been absolutely epic, and there's only more to come, guys. So stay tuned here at the Injustice Invitational.
Yeah, man. Instant jump 1, instant overhead. How do you like those apples? And that mix up into the teleport, commits to it because he knew it was going to hit. And making quick work of the AFK Joker. These guys want to get right into it. I like that. And whoever's winning is just beating them. Let's go. We want to get to this championship, and we want to get to this free copy of Injustice 2. So stick around, and thanks for joining us. Here we are, Game 5. Justice Invitational. Who saw this coming? We didn't. You know, people might have predicted these 2 in the finals, but not in this fashion. So, Bad Girl, Martian Manhunter, no secret. They're going to ride this matchup all the way out. Down to the lower level in the Fortress of Solitude.
Where you can throw Starmie at your opponent.
There you go. Starmie making the first crossover, you know, Pokemon in DC.
Pokemon in DC, here we go. And the trade stand 3.
Yeah, man.
Trade stand 3 to start the game. One of those things that just feels bad when you press a button and Martian starts the game off with a bar, eating an EX orb. Feels bad, man. But Sonic Fox now putting Jupiter in the blender, but drops his corner combo. Let's see if Jupiter can mount a comeback on this first bar of health. And that had to have crossed up Sonic Fox. Not sure what side, and the raw overhead comes off the bar to actually close out that bar of health.
And it works. Whatever it takes to secure the round, I'm all for it.
Guys, they're posting up links in the chat. Go ahead and retweet it. Let's get some more follows in here for this epic grand final. A first of 5 between Sonic Fox and Noble Jupiter.
Yeah, just retweet it and tag me, and I'm going to spam all day.
And very good stuff from Jupiter there. Instead of using the plus frames on the orb to do the instant jump 1, he goes up, uses the plus frames of the orb, and goes for the low and actually catches Sonic and gets him there with the orb lingering and switches sides to try to mess up his input on a breaker, and everything is working right now for Jupiter. And if he gets the back 3, that's going to close it out. But drops the 4-3. Oh
wow,
my gosh.
Goes for the instant teleport. Tried to mount a comeback on a crazy read. It is the wrong one, and Noble Jupiter's now up 3 games to 2. Naked Martian, he wants a free copy of Injustice 2 as well. He wants to be in the game. Tweet out that link, tag me in it, and I'll start spamming RTs everywhere. Stick around, because after we crown the champion, I'm going to crown the champion of the chat. Everybody's going to go home happy. Someone's going home with $500. Someone's going home with a free copy of Injustice 2. Streamed on me, Injustice Invitational. Hey man, 3 games to 2. These guys delivering the hype as expected. A lot of back and forth. What's it gonna be?
The Flash.
This final has delivered already. If you
Yeah, man.
if you guys are just tuning in, wow. Just wow.
Begin.
It would be indescribable if this went to 4-4.
Yeah, man.
And-
Lightning kicks. I love it.
And Jupiter and Fox both going for lightning kick to I respect that. To try to close this out really quick and get us into game number 6 of Grand Finals, where Jupiter does have the lead 3-2. Sonic Fox. The back and forth has been insane. It's been Fox Jupiter.
It's like, a couple of heavyweights in the ring, and forget all the technicalities and everything that gave us the skill and everything we learned. We're just going to stand in the middle of the ring and slug it out back and forth. And for the viewers, that's like the greatest type of thing ever. So we're definitely getting a treat from 2 gods. And, I mean, you can't write these things, man. You can't, because that would have already been a 3-2 final. But no, this is the first of 5. Baby.
All you can do is sit back and enjoy the show.
You got a way to go. And
Oh, very good. Very good to get that first bar of meter, knowing that Jupiter's there is respecting the cartwheel, is simply dashing up and doing the throw. And now Sonic Fox already has 2 bars of meter, but Jupiter's health lead might be dwindling now. Very good block. Misses the punish though.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, opens up, gets the overhead launcher down 2 into the bowl. It's gonna get the jump in and push blocks immediately. Wants nothing to do with this upcoming miss.
And there's that Mutilus wake up cartwheel that does break armor.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And very good, the back dash to actually get him out of that. Oh my god, what just happened? Oh my god.
And hit teleport. See what? Now look, we just had a sequence of that was the battle of the minds right there. See, Jupiter did a meter burn back 3, which is a 2-hitting special to beat out Sonic's move. But Sonic did the wake up cartwheel, which is a 2-hitting move to beat out the armor on his move. Then they both did like plus setups. He had the orb, and Sonic was trying to get the bola in. Then they both did teleports. Like, wait a minute. Now, are you sure these guys this isn't the same person? Because this is all type of levels of ridiculous. Both guys sitting on a super right now. Jupiter spins the first ball in the EX orb. Dash up throw. Sonic's gonna look for that low confirm. You know it. He wants the super.
Oh, and he actually made it cancels it. Which that is the one of the
outplayed.
Oh.
Get outsmarted.
Oh.
This is going to kill. This is going to kill.
guys.
Yes, it does.
That is tech. That is secret tech against push block. One of the few things that will actually beat it in this game.
Cancels into the bounce. The meter burn back 3. In case he got opened up by the low, Jupiter wouldn't have had a chance to clash. And it also covers push block as you armor through it. And Sonic Fox getting the transition, tying it up. 3 games of 3.
This is nuts.
This is actually ridiculous.
It does not look like these two dropped the game one bit. One bit.
Yo, Injustice. Who knew? You know, we just signed on. We do something for the people. Come through it. You know, give the game one last send off as we get to. Injustice 2 is in the phases and the beta's out and everyone's transitioning, and let's take a look back with some of the players who made things hype, who can get on, and then wait a minute, like you're giving us some of the godlike sets that we've seen in time. It's a real treat. And here we are deadlocked at 3 games apiece. And you know, these guys are just going back and forth.
I saw Sonic Fox just drop a lightning kick input, and you guys saw that. I'm gonna blow him up for that.
All right, you want to change it back to first or 3? Because if Jupiter had 3 first, we can end this right now.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
All right, so we'll take a vote on the panel behind the scenes, and we'll decide to nullify if Sonic wins.
All right. right, guys, we're at 3-3. Both guys are 2 games away from winning this, and it has been back and forth all 6 games so far. You cannot write it better. All you gotta do is sit back, get some popcorn, enjoy the show,
Yeah, man.
because it's about to get crazy.
Begin.
Game number 7 between Jupiter and Sonic Fox.
And Jupiter trades up immediately. Here comes the dumpster. Now, power characters have historically tried to get rid of that thing as fast as possible. That's
Oh,
why you
no.
see Sonic, triple dashing in as a defense mechanism before Jupiter tried to escape it, but ends up opening him up with the overhead. And that is a punish. Spinning the bar, Batgirl has the ability to cancel her DP into a teleport and continue the combo, and he is working Jupiter right now. Forced to wager this early in the game. He's gonna have, after this, let's see how much he decides to keep. Spends half up. He's gonna have 2 bars and no breaker, and this is going to be into the vortex. Oh, and the reset hits him on the other side into the garbage can. Oh, this is
Oh,
free
no.
right now. Wow. And you talk about a steamroll. I know it isn't over just yet, but it's all but over. Whatever Sonic Fox did in the middle of that adjustment was enough to make this, like, we're looking at 150% life lead right now. Wait a minute. The Guile thing, it plays, and it plays long. Not long enough as an errant wake-up teleport, as Jupiter seemingly runs out of options. Sonic Fox running away with that game.
And he is now on tournament point.
Yeah, we're looking at the turning point of the set there. What seemed like a slugfest didn't look much of a slugfest in that round. That was clearly one-sided as Sonic Fox takes round 7 in this prize fight. Will they go the distance?
And guys,
Will Jupiter hold on? Or will Sonic knock him out here at round 8 and send him home 5-3, taking home $500? Or will Jupiter find that last breath and force a decisive game 9? Injustice 1 hype.
Oh, so hype. And I've got one more announcement for you guys. Our very own Maze, check him out on Twitter, retweet his last tweet, and he's also going to give away a copy of Injustice 2. Because why not?
That's 2 copies. You have a
Woo!
chance.
Woo!
You have a chance. We got you.
Begin.
And we are going to get game number 8 between Sonic Fox and Jupiter. Sonic Fox needing 1 game to take it, and Jupiter has to run it back 2 straight games if he wants to win the Injustice Invitational, where he would walk home with $250. Oh, sorry, $500. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah. Wait a minute now.
If he loses this,
if he loses this, see what
he walks away with $250.
One of the things about Stream Me that's great and separate them, like you get paid immediately. So
Immediately,
let's keep that, but make sure it's the right amount, Stockman, okay?
Yeah, whoa.
Let's keep.
He's still competing for $500.
There you go. Rectified. I'm okay with this. Okay, Batgirl. Is she taking her final look over the Watch of Gotham, or will Jupiter put the naked man on all the screens around the world once more, trying to work his way back into this set? Game 8. Sonic Fox leads 4-3. This is either the end and a fantastic letter to write off Injustice as it rides off into the sunset, or can Jupiter extend it for one last go?
What an anti-air on it! The dash jump 1, and Sonic Fox is down 1 in the cartwheeling, anti-airing Jupiter, and that might take the breath out of Jupiter out of this tournament. And Sonic Fox with the mix in the corner, and this doesn't close out if he comes off a bar but drops the combo. And Sonic Fox is now running away with it. He's 1 bar of health.
We're talking a near perfect. This is Sonic Fox at his best. We've awoken the Shin version of him. Double teleport combo still. Excuse me. Yeah, he has those on deck for that lightning charge up there. And the reversal cartwheel. What's it going to be? Wake up orbs. Orbs on the screen. Jupiter playing patient, just staying back, not rushing in. EX orb. doesn't have the time to commit, and a raw bowler is going to hit Jupiter at a major health disadvantage. Not able to clash, but we all know that Sonic wants the Super to end it. Will he get it in time? Doesn't need it. Back 3+ frames, and the 2 hitting back 3 from Jupiter. He's still alive. And the teleport. Wait.
Only a real master
Only
can make
a
this
real
comeback. But that is Sonic Fox only needs one hit here.
And here he goes. We saw shades of the teabag. He's thinking about it, but he might not. Martian has a teleport, and no punish on the teleport.
And the
that
DP.
is Sonic Fox is your Injustice 1 champion. The year has changed. The games have changed. But the result remains the same. Sonic Fox taking that look over Gotham, protecting all of everybody from the evil reign of Jupiter, trying to steal it with the Martian. 5-3. Sonic Fox walking away. $500, and it is time. It is time. Jupiter, second place. Let's not forget that. Respectable, $250. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all the competitors for agreeing to do this and showing up and playing Injustice and putting on this show for us one last time.
Thank
So,
you.
to
Thank you,
Sonic,
guys.
Decay, Honey and Bio, PL, Forever King, and
Costner, Decay, all you guys.
yeah, I got those guys at the beginning. Thank you
Yep,
for the
everybody.
diversity, showing off the logo, the green arrow, and putting on the show for everybody. Bearing with the old net code. We updated boys now. I thank NRS for the advances between every game, and I'm telling you guys, upcoming Injustice 2 is gonna be great. Just pay attention. That's all I can say. And Stream Me for having me, Aquaman, Maze, all the guys in the back. Appreciate the shout. And to everybody who tuned in, thank you. We need anything. And I want to thank everybody for supporting. And I hope to see all of you and more around season 2. So for my giveaway of Injustice 2 for whichever system, simple question. All you have to do is tag me in the answer and stream me as well. Give them a follow on. And the question is simple. It is this. And Aquaman do not help them.
Damn.
Who is the most broken character in Injustice 1? And I'll leave it at that. All the correct answers will be thrown into a pool. I'll select the winner at random. And we'll either do the announcement tonight. We'll figure it out. But it'll be tied in the stream and everything like that. And somebody's going to win a free copy of Injustice. I hope you paid attention very closely the entire night. Repeat. The question is, who is the broken character in Injustice 1? Tag me, tag stream.me, and we'll go from
And all right, guys, that is going to do it for us here at the Injustice Invitational. And thank you to KP for joining us. And you'll get to see him a lot here in season number 2 of the Combat Cup, which does start on Sunday. So once again, guys, check it out. If you guys want to play, go ahead and sign up. Registration is live for all weeks of the Combat Cup as well as Conquest. We will be going Sunday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Woo! We're back in action. 12 long weeks of another season, and then a big old final to finish it off. Guys, it's a great opportunity to keep MK alive until Injustice 2 does start. And it will be going on until about, I think, the week before Injustice 2 actually releases. Combat Cup will be going all the way through until then. Check them out. Smash.gg/Combat Cup and here on stream.me.com or stream.me/Combat Cup, where you guys are right now. And thank you to everyone involved with all this. Like you said, the guys in the back, Maze, Stokes, and all the casters that we're going to have coming up for you. You guys are going to get to see Big D as well, Doughboy, and Saga. And it's going to be a great season. So tune in Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And also for the cross-up series on Saturdays, you'll get to see me and Blake there doing our Killer Instinct thing. The combo breakers everywhere.
young Jago, make the god.
Nothing gets me hyper than combo breaker. But yep, Streamy is here for the FGC. Give them a follow. Thank you to them and everything that they do for us. And that's gonna do it for us tonight, guys.
Yeah, man. Just spam it. You'll be able to win a copy, man. Who knows? It's coming. Whatever version you want, I got you. Whatever system you want. It'll be the standard. Don't get carried away. It won't be the ultimate edition. I got to keep it 100. But it'll be a standard copy at the very least. Whatever system. You guys, this Sunday, right here, stream.me.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you Sunday for the Combat Cup.